Ding dong. Right, here we go. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully I'm live. Seems like we are. That's good. Now, as I said in the old title of the stream, lot, at a certain point today, I don't know, that's poor. I'm going to go and play football, so just be aware of that fact. Just know that that is a fact.
A team that's struggling needs to keep things simple. In this example, Kovacs and Kicks look uncomfortable with all the swaps, and now it's costing them games.
Oh no! Hey Minnie, I always thought super teams would have super communication, but I guess that's not the case, huh?
You're very right, Dracos. Just take a look at this clip from Vitality in their Week 1 matchup in VCT EMEA versus Giant X where poor communication gets somebody killed.
Killed? So I guess all they needed to do was maybe say something, like, "Excuse me, Unfake, I think you might be in danger." Or maybe, "Watch out." Or, "Ah."
Almost any of those would work, Dracos, but instead they said nothing.
Geez, Minnie, I guess communication really is life or death.
Our last point in this video is about focusing on your best players. Do you think all players on a team need the same attention, Dracos?
Well, I guess that does sound pretty fair.
Wrong. Just take a look at these stats from Vitality in their Week 1 matchup in VCT EMEA versus Giant X.
Wow, they lost and they still got those numbers? Sure does look like the team should play around these guys.
Haha, right, you are, Dracos. Sometimes the best thing to do is enable your best players. Not everybody gets to be a star.
That does it for this video. Be sure to check out part 2 to learn how not to tweet or say anything cocky in your debut season, and how not to throw entirely one rounds.
And remember, you can't buy a super team.
You have to build one.
Vinny is so suited to that kind of thing.
Yeah, that was the cringiest thing we've ever made, but I love it.
What do you mean? That's amazing.
So, while ultimately that was dripping with condescension, I think there was some valid analysis there about things that Vitality could improve.
That's how they should all be. Like, why not just do everything like that? That was amazing. That was the, that was the best little thing ever. That's what they should do all analysis. Honestly, like, make that a segment. Like, just make that a segment. Like, every fucking week about, like make it a running bit of Minnie just dressed in some, like, oversized old suit. Just saying, no. Honestly, that'd be so funny. Anyway, FUT Vitality should be a good game. I actually picked Vitality to win this game. My takes on FUT are all over the place. I've picked against them twice, but think that they'll go to champs. Explain that. You can't. It's all over the place. There's nothing to be said. Now, VFL wise, I don't think I've got any VFL players in the EMEA section of today. What are the... It's G2 and Sen, isn't it? So I don't think I've got any players there either. So the rest of the day, I've got no one. If you weren't here earlier, I mean, Primmy, bruh. I can't wait to get this guy out of my team. Holy shit. Holy shit, I can't wait to get rid of him. For those of you who didn't know, he dropped 4 kills! 4 kills! In a map that had 21 rounds on Icebox, and they lost to DFM. Oh, scheisse. He got -1 for Icebox. Killer kind of was still pretty good. He got 12 points. That's pretty good. What does Mitch ado about something mean? Well, it's a play on words of much ado about nothing. So it's Mitch, i.e. Mitch, ado about something, i.e. something. How many points did Texture get? Texture, I think, got 13. Did he? I think. Yeah. Bro, Texture, the fuck. So, Genji lost 13-3 on the first map. So, we got -1 for that. The one round they won in the first half was a Texture 5k. Not an ace, because there was a res involved. He got a 5k. Can I fast forward the stream a bit? I can. We're playing Haven, Lotus Bind. FUT Haven. Generally, FUT have not been a fan of Haven in the past, so... Or at least they've brought out some pretty strange comps when they have played it. You know, I'm thinking Fade, I'm thinking Gecko, I'm thinking shit like that. It was an ace, though. The Sova died to Sova ult and got rezzed. That's not an ace. An ace is killing everyone. Is it? I don't know. That's a good point. CNED Waylay? Champs, I'll be surprised if they make it to playoffs. Well, they've already beat Mates, which should be like a somewhat of one of their contenders to at least make it to playoffs. How is this group looking? So this group... Giants, I mean... You say they're not going to make playoffs, but there's already 2 teams who are 0-2. So, that like, if they win this game, they're in a... I mean, if they win this game, they're not guaranteed to be in, but, you know, they're pretty close. Like, we're getting close to, like, being 2-0 is a guarantee of playoffs. So, yeah, if they win, they'll certainly be in playoffs, or almost certainly. They'd have to fumble pretty hard from there on. Why had my Twitch mobile been black screen the last 2 days? Couldn't tell you. Probably a you problem if I had to guess. Then again, how many problems aren't a you problem, Tajoma? Lots of people are saying it. Lots of people. Is it over for Vitality if they don't win today? I mean, technically no, but almost certainly kinda. They still got to play Heretics. They got to play BBL and Mates. So that's their 3 games. That's kinda rough. Whom did CNED replace? He replaced Atta Captain. They have decent champ points? No, not good enough. Not good enough. Where is it? If you go on, it's like... This is the points. This is the points at least when it started, but they haven't won a game. So they're on 6. BBL are on 5. FUT are on 5. The thing is, though, whoever finishes, like, 3rd and 4th also get points, right? So someone's got to finish 3rd and 4th. So if they don't get... They're only on 6 points. Right? So if they keep losing, it's almost guaranteed that a FUT or a BBL or someone is going to overtake... I mean, FUT, if they win this game, will be joint on 6. So... No, I like they won't be good on points. This is what the points are like different for different regions, right? In terms of whether points matter that much or not to certain teams. Like for instance, in Pacific, it's if you're not in these 5 teams, you need to finish in the top 2, almost certainly. But in Americas, the points is very open, particularly if MIBR, you know, are shit, which it looks like they could be. Then your chances of winning on points, it's actually quite good. Even if you're a team that, you know, like 100 Thieves, even if you're someone like Cloud9 or 100 Thieves only on 2 or 3 points, like, you still actually got a chance. You don't actually need to finish in that top 2, necessarily. Fnatic are very close. Fnatic, I think, might only need one win, I think. Fnatic only need 1 or 2 wins to make champs guaranteed on points, I think. Pretty sure. And Heretics... should be pretty decent. Liquid can't rely on points, but they should be good enough to kind of, you know, get close enough on their own. Liquid will probably need to finish like top 4 to like guarantee it. They might not need to do that to actually get there, but
going to pan out for them on Haven, which kicks off as
I don't think Liquid will need to finish top 2.
Selection.
No,
And
EWC
it's
didn't
important
get
to know
points.
with this one as well.
But there's
it has
rumours that
sort
it
of
might
been
next year,
a
and if
mixed
so, then that's
bag
going to be sad.
for the Turkish side so far this year, but some notable results in there.
It's kind of spooky just with the guns on the floor.
Starting out on
Okay,
the
we are
attack side,
playing
as you can
comps,
see,
so
Kicks
Fnatic
the
comp
only
for
one left
Vitality
from the last time
versus...
CNED was active in the server.
Yeah, kind of old school.
Well,
Now,
just won't
here's
be
what we
active
need to talk
anymore.
about.
Entry
Okay,
picked
and actually,
up by
Kovac
Kovac,
is on.
and it seems that FUT still
He's on
want to stick
ISO.
around.
Interesting.
See if they can
One
get
thing we need to
them
talk
back in their
about
favour.
is
Still got to keep a
Zeus,
note
I think,
over
because Zeus, I
Yeti's
think, has
playing.
been
He's
he
deep in
kind
towards
of like
spawn, and
under the
there's players
radar,
heading
had a
his
bit
way.
of a smelly
Making
game.
this push coming in.
It was kinda
both
stinky
Les
and smelly.
Durka on his
That's the
radar, and they
spike.
will be now.
Spike
A shot
down
to the
A.
side of the head of Mr. Fallen, but
This is
Jay
a
can't quite
weird
find out where it's
start.
come from. He's found the first,
Oh.
but still, not spotted Durka, and he's not managed to pick up the kill. Gate crashes away. It's a bit of a stalemate at the minute mark.
Yeah, and Vitality being proactive, looking to try and clear out short and just missing out on the players leaving lobby. But you can see Durka still wanting to go down C long, and there's utility even being wasted trying to find Durka and clearing that question mark.
It's one of the reasons why we hold this roster in such high regard. The weight
They're
of a
gonna
name
come
like
back A.
Durka
It's a
has
nice call, though.
flashing in your own spawn. But FUT now starting to
And they're
rearrange, regroup.
buying it. They're buying the
That
C.
east towards the A site, as Vitality do still have a player advantage
30
should they
seconds
find
left.
themselves in a
I
retake
mean, they're buying
situation, and that's
heavy
looking
C.
ever more likely.
Yeah, well, Vitality vacating this side of the map, they will need to be careful coming back into it. FUT will probably try and look for getting the numbers back in their favour, and with them having so much space to move into,
But on
they'll
fake and
probably
safe
try to
spoke
take that
so,
extra
spoke so much about
ground
fragging
and
Angel's only
10
to drop
seconds left.
biblical
majority of
status.
the forces though for
Spike planted.
Vitality
I mean, that's one
are
of them
coming
where-
from spawn, and that plant, well, it's not for CT, so
I mean, at least for
where
safe
FUT
it makes
gonna
some
go here?
sense, but bro,
There's
it's
the
your
captain
fucking
and the
debut in a
partnership between
tier
the
1.
duelists.
Like, you
Still
don't know
one
what you're
flash
gonna
left
do.
on Durka, but it's the flank from CNED we've got to be looking at. Lines up the first,
Okay,
but it's a
there you go.
quick twist and a shot from Unfate. Oh, he's managed to pick up a second as well, and now it's only Yetu remaining. He can isolate these fights as the captain is creeping his way
Nicely played
forwards.
by Kick.
3 in the end from the Sentinel, but it's Kicks to close.
Very nice round
Nicely
overall
played.
from both sets of players, but more so
Vitality ban?
Vitality, right? The fact that they were able to constantly create a question mark. I mean, Durka pushing the back lines with Wes. And yeah,
Oh, we
I
don't
like the
have it.
ideas from FUT to try
Wonderful.
and try and even things out and
Done.
get things more
Anyone
into their
remember?
favour. Overall,
Nice.
decent
Good job.
pistol. It's a good start for the Vitality defence.
And a confidence build.
Tina isn't
both
perma
Unfate
smokes,
and
but he
Kovac.
looks to be smokes on most
The
map, but
latter, of
maybe
course,
the odd
opening
duelist here
the
or there.
scoring on the
Oh, they're
pistol
forcing.
round. Big pickup for him, as we say. Look, people
Okay.
throw around the term Swiss
Why aren't you
Army
buying
knife very
util cracks?
loosely,
Why not
but
fucking
finally we have a
go
Swiss
light
player we
shield
can
and buy
actually
your util,
apply
you're
it
playing
to,
fucking
and it
Breach.
quite literally does. 20
Okay, he
out of
buys
the
a sheriff
27
instead and
available
gets a flash
agents
now.
played.
Yeah.
A few of them
More
shown for the
acceptable.
first time the other day, and with CNED
Pick up
being
that
part
fucking
of
gun.
this force with the Outlaw already finding one. There is a lot of pressure on those
you
two
want
new
that
players
outlaw.
now.
Okay, Yetu's got it.
Unfake taking himself down to 10 HP with that second peak. You can
Yeah,
see
he was playing
FUT,
Euro 1
how
Lotus.
they're still wanting to
Which,
hold on to that
Vitality
pick.
pick
Something's
next?
just a fall and we have to look at.
Why
And
is my silver
getting
wall?
caught
What
in
the
mid, it's not
fuck?
going to be good at all.
Glue,
That allows Vitality a little bit
glue.
more comfortability.
Vitality did struggle to build off of any momentum they'd had from pistol rounds before.
I'm
And we'll
watching.
get to that in just a bit. So you can see the reason why FUT want to crack down on this early with a purchase, but it's only going to make things more difficult. We know how Haven plays as a map, especially on the attack side. This is where you should be favored. Vitality opting to defend first, and so far so good. Cypher set up towards C, should be bypassed. Plant a possibility here, but very quickly you're already seeing that reaction come through middle.
Yeah, I'm really liking this from
30 seconds
Vitality, and well, the Cypher setup will be cleared out. And Vitality in the same margin have went and
Delay is
re-cleared
decent,
a
though.
lot of this map. Heels trying to get onto the engagements. It's not
Ah, you gotta get that
Starting
kill.
up in the corner,
Okay, there you go.
Zeus gets another. Now it's a 2-on-2.
Zeus, Spike's not down.
Trying
though.
to find more, trying to see what he can see. In through CT, and it's Kovac through the other side.
Okay, I mean
A bait
another
switch,
strange,
and that
slow,
force from FUT
sloppy
does not work
round.
out.
It does not. And it's only going to make things better here for Vitality to continue building that confidence.
Why do I sound like
Lots of
Morty from Rick
individual
and Morty?
engagement still happening. That was one of the things
Oh, jeez, Rick!
took away from the GX game.
I don't know about this one, Vitality!
Macro was lacking.
Oh,
Some of the
no!
fights going favourably for them, and already towards the top of the scoreboard, it is the two under duress, and that stat that I was alluding to. Every single bonus lost for Vitality, where they convert.
You look like him, I
before
don't
this
look
one.
like him. I mean, the short hair isn't helping me. I
Yeah,
should have kept the
bonus,
hair
isn't it?
long if I didn't know, like,
it's
Morty,
more
you
an
are
anti-equal
correct.
here.
But
If they lost this, it would be
Devastating.
yeah, definitely. Early space held on to on A lobby while FUT moved through garage here. Looking to deal and interact with that Cypher setup, but there's only one trap here as well. It was every single bit of Cypher utility in garage previous.
But have found them in a position to get a plant in so far this game. Durka denying the C long side, so it's three
definitely
players through
preferred
garage.
Talon's
One of them still
force
sticking
back up
around.
again.
The fourth
Well,
yet
not
to
force
Jake.
back up, but by
See if
stingers
he can
again.
catch a player in transition. They've got to dig out Durka first, and still yet to find him. Two
What do you
players.
mean I sound
hunting
like
him down.
Morty?
One of
I
them
don't
Zeus.
sound
There
like
is a
bloody
trade in there,
Morty.
and an outlaw drop.
Still time to work with as well for FUT if they want to go and go elsewhere on the map. And it seems
Do
if
the
that
Rick
is
voice
going to
into
be
your
the
own.
case.
What does Rick sound like?
Zeus can traverse quite quickly as well. Back on the
No, I
neon.
can't do Rick.
Vitality
Can't
have
do
got
Rick.
a lot
How does he
of
sound
work to
like?
do in
I
this
can't
mid-round
think
here.
of his voice in my head.
And timing, yet the
Morty.
J breaking it.
Morty.
Still
30 seconds
trying to keep
left.
Vitality honest. CNED
No,
the
no,
same
see, I've
as he
done-
makes
I've done
his
like a
presence
frog.
known on the B side. Kovac cutting across and yet to miss a shot. So
I can't
sharp
burp on command either, so.
from the Swiss, and that's exactly what we needed to see
Can't
from
do
him
it.
after last week.
Still that Cypher trap up on B.
Only now being dealt with, time running out, but yet
10
still landing
seconds
shots
Holy
as it
glue.
stands. Low
Plant that
HP,
spike.
not down. Too many angles to consider. As Zeus has the pain put on him by none other than Unfake. Three in
gotta
a
go
row,
away,
Vitality
Morty.
still not out.
You gotta go way up there, Morty.
Very well done, but that's to be expected, and you could see FUT trying to interact with a lot of the setup, create problems for the defence, but this is a really great start for Vitality overall. We have to speak about Haven as a map and how difficult it can be to defend, so good momentum and setting back this attack.
Okay,
is
finally, I've
exactly
gun
what
round.
Vitality
A gun
wanted to
round where we
start
can
this
walk
map.
around the map and slowly
Exactly,
die.
get those
Oh,
rounds
thank
in
God.
early. We know
I
FUT's
thought we'd never
defensive
see it.
record speaks volumes itself, and it's whether they found the majority of their pickups against mates. For Vitality again, it's just about starting to rebuild that map pool towards what they're hoping will be a champ's appearance. Hell, any kind of deep run feels so far away right now, but it's one step at a time. And into the first rifle round, you can see FUT starting to put that priority on garage control yet again.
Getting a little bit of conditioning. That cam's still in there though, so when the players leave, that cam will easily re-clear that question mark space. So FUT not realising that, starting to back away now and head towards A. And Vitality's mid-round will be made so much easier by the setup.
It's a lot of ground to cover towards A right now if you're FUT.
Retake A, retake
But
A with
Vitality
overall
are happy
ISO.
to entertain the retake. They have two very powerful ultimates coming back in.
Back in.
Kovac can maybe look
Lucas
to
pushed out garage,
deny a
seen no one.
plant, take a player out of
4 on
position.
their way. They got the read.
Unfazed, well, the same with the Hunter's Fury, but it's all hands on deck. 4 players now on the A site ready to receive FUT in this execution.
Not cleared towards Graffiti. Kovac gets the first and, well, still kept even! But not before Kix gets
30
his.
seconds left.
And, well, as the announcer says, with the spike down and not a lot of time left, FUT need to get a move on. Still need to clear towards in hell. And, well, Yetish is actually doing it. Now it's all up to Les.
Great display from the Brazilian last week. Now in the 2 versus 1, wants to get out
Fastest
on
they've got
site
the
early.
spike down.
He's not being allowed it though, that's the problem. So Spike will go down. One more cage to work with if he wants to try and use that to get out entirely. What is that from Les?
World class! I don't know how he pulls it off, but the Phantom will find them both.
What?
And so FUT fall short
What on earth is
of their
going on?
first round of
I mean,
Vitality.
the glue.
Of
The-
4th. This was brilliantly played from Kix. Maybe it is just a Phantom diff between the two of them. And FUT will be kicking themselves after that.
It's the adaptations, like from the Cypher setup as well, that really allows for that to be such an easy round for Vitality. Like just keeping that Cypher cam there, not using it until they know FUT have left
No,
that
Les
area
doesn't
of the
give a
map.
shit.
And then they can
Les
lean
couldn't
so
give
much
less of a
heavier
shit while
towards
this
A.
team is like, take me fucking
Still a
back.
buy here for FUT though, so it's not completely out of the woods.
Get me out of this
just
doubtful
yet.
read.
But the headline for this round will be the strength of Vitality's
But then,
ultimates.
honestly,
The only one
America's
missing
without you, Les,
is on
also
Durka.
shite.
But as it stands, you can
Honestly,
see him floating over
go
on
to
A
Zeta
with
Division.
this operator.
Honestly,
That's what you expect the Euro to do.
let's give
Constantly
less an
pushing the
S
limits
best to
of the
Zeta Division and
extremities,
DFM.
allowing a heftier
says no?
rotation, and already you can see that in motion.
Let's
for
just make
Vitality.
Pacific the Super League.
Finally, this time they'll be able to get rid of the Cypher Cam, but it has activated the Hunter's Fury in tow, and Krax gets caught out. And on top of that, Derka gets another, so pain compounded right now. At least CNED is able to get one back in FUT's favour.
Yeah, it feels a little bit schoolboy from Les after what we've just seen. Two-player advantage, but the spike nowhere near the C site, so the execution can't come in. This is a nice layered defense from Vitality, though, and if FUT were to head back to A,
America's
it is
isn't
still
this bad?
Dirka's
Oh, I
one
got
they
bad
have to
news
get
for you.
past.
America's is worse.
That's exactly where they're
His
heading.
Again,
reposition
100 Thieves
towards
are the
sewers.
test
This is
case.
brilliant from Dirka.
He's ready
If
for
100
this.
Thieves are doing well,
Just holding on to
That's
the
a bad sign.
right-hand side of the smoke, but well, CNED will actually use from the shadows to get in towards A Heaven, committed to it, and they've managed to get around Dirka's up entirely.
Kovac has all of the info here. Both duelists
Vitality's
ready
so
to fight.
back.
They are, and well, Dirka's the first one,
FUT
and he's
might be
denied
shit.
Spike
I mean,
time
especially
solo.
when this is their map
is not
pick.
looking
They
good
haven't hit a
whatsoever for
site
FUT,
before,
as it's now
like,
all up to
20
CNED.
seconds.
Has to get the spike down as well, and Vitality are giving him absolutely nothing. 5 in
Silent
a
stream? Dunno.
row without an answer.
In fact, was Shanghai the worst America's did?
Second buy falls out
At an
winning,
international.
but
What
they will be
happened in
without money
Shanghai?
here,
Yeah,
and
it was
Vitality
Genji against
continue
Heretic.
to build. You're expecting the
Who was the
timeout to
best
come
player? Was it
through.
100 Thieves? Were they the best
As
placed
this was
America's team?
such a well set up round, as I say, maybe slight overcommitment
G2 got
there
third.
from Les, but can't exactly fault
Nice.
the
Good
rest
job,
of the
Dirk.
play.
Nice shot.
Kovac fairly subdued. He had a lot of energy throughout last time.
Okay, timeout, finally. Will it matter? I don't know. Maybe let's run a neon comp and, you know, do something fast. God, even Dirk looks bored out of his fucking mind. Why have you got just his first deaths per round, but not his first kills per round? That was from week 1, Calvary. Anyone knows why Luxor is not playing the next game? No, VLR, for whatever reason, has just always classified Luxor as a sub. I don't know why, they just have. He is playing.
FUT is just doing an FNC cosplay but not
Vitality
knowing
looking
how it
very
actually
strong,
works.
needing to cause some problems. The timeout won't have been
they're
for
just-
what their plans are here.
Like, the thing is, they're playing this slow,
Unfortunately.
but then Vitality have like 3
that
players where they
Cypher
end up.
still
The whole point of
stands,
playing
and,
this
I mean,
slow
this is a big point
is that
to
you disguise
talk
where you're
about,
going
right?
and
The
your
fact that this-
opponent is
the
left
fact that Les
in
has
a
always
bad
been able
spot.
to keep that up.
Not
Dirk,
your
with the
opponent
lane,
has
Safe
3 people on the
two
site
players on the other
wherever
end.
you
He
hit.
doesn't know that. With
Like,
the
you might as well go
gate
fast if
gone,
you're doing
tries
that.
to reposition it.
Trying to hide down long. Don't know if that's saw him
Very
or not.
slow in this round, but finally see an injection of pace. The football towards the long side. Dirka stunned and an ult to support. It has managed to catch a target. So while Kovac is fighting elsewhere, the rest of his team holding it down
Okay,
on the
it's a
site.
3v3
Unfazed picking
though.
up
They
one.
picked up an op.
And it makes for a 3-on-3. This is a great position for FUT to be in.
Might be able to
Easily
hold that
flipped back
body
out here, though.
from heaven.
Krax also has
That's
the
not
ultimate
gone
to try
heaven,
and
but it does not
reinforce,
matter.
fortify something, but they fall
I mean, with an op,
instead.
this should be impossible to
Yetajay
win a
now
1v3.
thrust into the clutch, and with an op in hand on this
Especially when
wide
they've all
angle
crossed
cage
and
to
you
his
don't
side.
know.
Surely there is no chance, unless he gets overlooked, but Kovac cracks down on it. That will be 6.
Oh, I mean, I guess the concession is that the spike does go down for FUT, but still Vitality unmarked.
Guys, what if
Really
they
having to
13-0?
struggle
Then
with
you
these
better not
rounds,
have
which
any
is
FUT
the
players in
most
your
worrying
VFL.
part for me in this
Yeah.
Haven so
And the
far.
3 people that have
The
Vitality
way
players
that
are
I
laughing.
see FUT, of course, very fundamental. And with Jonta coming in and Krax departing, or not Krax departing, sorry, Atta Captain departing, part of that original core that we saw for the last few
Yesterday,
years.
I mean, at least you got the one
The
player
question
who's
would be,
getting some
how long
kills.
does it take to implement his
You know,
vision?
so you have picked the
With
right
that
player.
timeout now behind us, Does it come through strategy? Because, of course, there's been no innovation in terms of composition, really, other than the change of cracks here onto the breach, as Kovac is scaling very quickly, and lobby control has been taken early by Vitality.
Yeah, this is a nice reaction straight towards the C side, but Dirk is here. He's TP'd in. He's looking to get an engagement.
Forced to withdraw from the situation. Big reveal backside. Zeus with a huge target on his back. Kicks will shoot him down. Still, Vitality in a position to flood this retake, and with Dirk's ult committed, they will.
That was bold, is what I would say
ultimates,
from
but
left.
that is a big ultimate to delay.
And FUT just not really in a position to keep challenging this. No extra input backside.
Being on your camera there
And with
when
that, it falls
Walker
4 on
just
2.
swing out that
Both
smoke
players
and kill you
still
instantly.
on a very
Pretty
open
bold.
line.
I mean, this has been a
Trying to
decent
fight
retake,
through
though.
long, but with the
Nice
smoke
fight.
dropped in, this recon has to do the heavy lifting and stop Kicks from getting half.
That dart missed.
Not landed. He just full sticks it. Well, Yetajay will walk
Well,
away.
your boy
with all the
Yetajay
kills he
is
could have
getting
asked
kills.
for. The round continues to evade them, and he'll die
I think
after
he died
time.
Yeah, a guaranteed advantage in towards the next half as well. It just feels like there's nothing to... I say it's terrible, but there's nothing to get excited about for FUT here. They try to delay, they use
Perfect
ultimates.
VSL player. Honestly,
And
if your
that's
team
really
is
big
losing,
components you need for future
you might
rounds.
as well just go and get a
That's
bunch of
something
kills
I was
after the round is already
Getting
over.
onto here as well. Are they just playing the tried and true and sort of getting by while
He's already got you
the
1
strat
point,
book builds itself behind the scenes, or
so you know.
can we really see
be
a different
worse.
version of this team? Do we need to? Because right
Holy
now,
fuck, they are getting killed.
Kovac has his own new lease on life. It's another
You just need them
first
to at
blood.
least win a round.
Still, you look at Vitality, they're starting to encircle this push from FUT. Yeah, you have the A space, but you're not really getting anywhere near the site, and Kovac's looking for more.
Playing around the own smoke. It's just too easy.
Does that make a noise when you
Another
lose the shield
investment
to
from
time?
FUT, which might just be amounting to nothing.
Or does it only make a
Kovac is
noise
man
when you lose it
remade
to,
on Haven today. With
So
CNED
shot.
flash in the corner. It doesn't matter. You can't flash those champs winning credentials here.
I would have thought
Kovac
not,
snatches
because
yet
that feels
another.
like quite sad.
It ends an in-zone flawless.
It's so
Also, it
interesting
would have been
as
strange
well
because
as-
they didn't react to
Like-
FUT didn't react.
It's going to be another timeout
Or
for
surely
FUT.
you
The
would just
second
spam.
one used up. Yonta not happy with how things are going. And yeah, I think like as
This
well,
is their
just
map
the
pick, by the
wider
way.
conversation about FUT and kind of what this group looks like.
Getting
as
0
well.
kills should be -5. It is -3. So if Mr. Fallen gets 0 kills and they lose 13-0, he will get -8 for this map. Yeah, you get +5 if you win a 13-0, and you get -5 if you lose a 13-0. Yeah, it's -5. Will there be knife kills? You know what? No, there won't be knife kills because I don't like knife kills. I don't get everyone's hype around them. I think they're dumb. I don't think they're fun. I think nothing of them. TMV gone woke.
Hacking team on Haven. As we said before, they've
Hold
been
a
very
pole.
direct before, and so far in this game, it's not a look that has best suited
No.
them. Very quickly getting shut down in these opening duels.
Zeus has picked up a hero rifle. That's probably because
If a
he's got
knife
the
kill gave
overdrive
2
for the
wolves,
next
well
round.
then I
Needed.
might agree that it should be
Derka
worth something, but it's
had some of
not.
the devil
Because
there,
it doesn't.
able
Because
to
the
get
devs
out.
agree with me. A knife kill is just a
So
kill. You could have got it with
responsive,
your
so
gun.
ready for that second fight with
And
the
stop
shorty,
fucking
though.
trolling.
It's the first time we've really
This is
seen
a pro
FUT
game.
fully explore B. On the first few rounds, CNED had managed to find a way in, but other than that, perhaps a bit of negative space.
Just
for
say
them to
VLR doesn't
flirt
count
with the
knife
idea
kills.
of at least.
Well, I think it does count. Well, I think Illumi said it does tell you the gun that they get the kill with, and then if you get a kill with a knife, it
And
says
one
null or
difference to
something.
highlight in this round from
So I think you
Vitality
could-
at
you
the very
could do
least
it,
is that Lex
but-
has completely moved the Cypher setup, and with
I don't
Kicks'
want to.
position
Well, I
on
didn't.
C
To be
as
fair, when
well,
I first
he's
made the
very
rules,
ready
I
to
didn't know that you could. I didn't
disengage,
know
and
that was
there
a
is
thing
the
on
on-back
VLR
throw.
that does track
And
that.
it's
But
Zeus that's
apparently
been
Illumi
caught.
said it
That's
does.
the rifle. That's the important member of FUT. And that's the one that can bite back, which he does.
Bro
in
just
towards
TP'd
the site,
straight into
execute.
it.
There's more ultimates invested, but Derka at least keep things even, but not for
Okay, never
long.
mind,
It
they
just
don't
sends it
lose.
forward. This has been
30
FUT's
seconds
They
best
lost an
chance
ice
at a
ult and it
round.
cost them. No
And
minus
of course
5 for
it
you
comes
FUT
from
believers.
Zeus. The ult will expire, but the gun's still hot in his hands. Both players retaking spawn side. Plenty of money for Vitality. You give this a go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, one cage to get out,
Never
but
mind, Mr. Fallen, still no kills.
Then right there, that kill could be the disaster. Still though, hold on, delay, trying to stop the players getting out, but they finally do. In towards the new angles, not clearing back sight as Zeus gets his ace and FUT.
Honestly, wouldn't surprise me if this is a texture moment.
Finally,
Zeus gets an
down
ace
5.
to get
And
them
that's
one
what
round.
it takes, an ace for FUT
And that's
to
it.
get on
An
the
ace with an
board.
ISO will win.
A conversation I wanted to have coming into this is that we saw a FUT that can still win matches without a stunning display from Zeus. So how do they look when he does show up? That's what has been required to get this one started. How much further can they take this first half?
Sandwich, thanks for the 31 months. That's a lot of months. That's a lot of months. Lots of people are saying it. Lots and lots of months.
But this is an aggressive take as the players send it. I mean,
Is the
they're
Fallen
trying to
still on
refight
0?
him, but it's Vitality who are coming out on top.
Why do you
Can't even
care
get
about
the spike, it's
13
too
to
far
0
forward
or
and
0
window.
to 5
FUT
kills then that
trying to
doesn't
get
give you
out.
anything either?
She manages to
Fucking
rescue
hell,
it
there we go. The
from the
fun
grasp
police are
of
out.
Vitality.
God. Do you enjoy the game?
And it's CNED with this fabled
Whereas
operator.
Goonshow and Shy
in a 4
Goon?
versus 2. Showed
Goonshow, I
plenty of
assume, is
disrespect on
preparing
the
for
attack
his
side,
work
as we've seen him
later today.
sent
I
to
don't think he'll
Omen
be
here.
streaming the next couple days. If I
now
had to take a
removing
guess.
the dart from the spy cam.
And Shiogoon, I don't know.
Vitality able to get
That one I
bodies
don't.
over, no problem.
Still though, Cena trying to get out from Garage, and you know, Kovac on the other side, he's been very good in these engagements, very good when he has to brawl his way through, but huge CNED who comes out on top, and he's looking to dip away straight away.
Always
And
good.
he has the ultimate here as well, so as soon as the hat confirms that there is
Ultimate to
nobody
A, surely.
towards the A side of the map, that's exactly where he'll go. Not the spike carrier though.
No, not the
Shio
spike
likes
carrier,
Buddy
but
likes
also on
knife
top of that,
kills.
you've got to
Good
be
for
looking
him.
at that cipher wire, right?
Honestly,
the
good
fact
for
that no
him.
one's interacted with it,
You
sure,
wanna ult
that's
there,
the
buddy,
Omen
now.
that's further ahead. But you're thinking that probably right now it is placed for a retake.
Where the bodies sit on the ground right now, FUT also know that Vitality is still occupied with mid, as the info reconfirms that both are playing from site.
That line through on towards CT,
Oh,
at least they're
CNED.
able to deny that information coming through the
I
Ultron.
mean, they knew about it. They
How
just had a gap
even-
in the smoke.
And time
Just a shit
ticking away.
smoke.
That's the ally for FUT here, as we see right now, unfake,
They
in
put a
towards
second
CT, the
smoke
ball's
down.
being seen, and CNED knows there's a player close by. That
No-scope.
operator waiting,
Oh
and there's
my
a
God.
no-scope, the classic out, but instead
And he
it's
lives,
the
and he gets a 4K. Plus 1 for
CNED.
CNED.
This lifeline slowly starts
PayPal me
to build for
€1,000
FUT.
and knife kills will be a thing.
FUT have
Honestly,
Venoms,
clever by you,
and
Fabio.
they have rounds. It's wicked sick from CNED. And for those who would have questioned his role in
Classic
coming
Omen
to this team, just put an op in that man's hands. And is there anything he can't do?
Don't let the fun police keep you from having a gay old
That's what you
time.
need, though, if you're
Your
FUT. You
fantasy
need
can be
rounds like
whatever
that
you want
to
it to
build the
be,
confidence.
with whatever rules or no rules you want,
Build
so
the
long as
energy up as a
everyone is
team.
aware and it's consensual.
Both
Yeah,
sides,
thanks
both
for that
sets
gag
of
to
players
Michael
have an
Douglas.
operator now. Derka versus CNED, and Mittle's Derka who comes out on top first.
Big kill to find early. That's the only smoke that FUT have
Come
here
on,
as
Mr.
well.
Fallen, get 0
No
kills.
cloak and dagger. Felt like quite
really
a
rooting
straightforward
for it. I still
send
saw Mr.
towards
Fallen
C,
on that
and
team
that's
before.
another player catching a lot
minus
of
3.
damage. Kraft's
Yes.
getting away with his life, but the
Come
same
on,
can't
come
be
on,
said
it's on, it's
for their
on.
captain.
It's
I
on.
mean, FUT, if
We're
they want
11
to
rounds
towards
in.
C,
We
need
just
to
need
have
Vitality
damage
to win
control right. You don't have a
13-2.
smoke to stop that cross.
And we
If
just need
anyone
4
is
more
gonna
rounds
play
without
from
getting
there.
a kill. It's
Instead,
possible.
no,
This is
It's going to
possible.
be B. And Kovac close by and ready.
Leading the line. Kill impact in the server.
God, if anyone ever gets a -8, that will be a day in the history
One
books of
here for the
EFL.
task at hand, and Zeus
Oh no, I
has
need to
relieved him of
lose,
his
fuck.
duties. Plant goes in, FUT
Right,
a man
you
down,
gotta
but that
Euro ult
hasn't
this,
seemed to
and
be
then
a
Silver
problem
ult
in the
the
last
Euro
couple.
ult.
That forced to play on site and well put. Looking for more space.
Paranoia back in. BTJ's position revealed.
done.
Less clamping down. Vitality looking to make sure that this will be number 9, and Unfake adds the ult for good
Nice.
measure.
That's done by Vitality.
Poured into the pot. A recipe for success, finally. The only way
Anonymous
to stop the rot
gifter,
is
thanks for
find
the
a
gift
round,
sub
and
to
that's exactly
Gaylord
what they've done.
Cumbucket.
For Vitality, they just have to stop FUT in this next half being able to
I mean,
contest
FUT-
them. A pistol round would probably be enough to close this out.
I
or
mean,
you'd think
what are they
that would be
doing?
the case.
Just every round, just walking around
Vitality.
into an ult.
Look absolutely great.
Ducky didn't
And on
even
top
have
of
that good of a
Unfake
start
as well.
till,
Last week said he was a frag in IGL, and this week he's backing it up.
And Zeus
Averaging
even
an ace
here,
every 8 maps.
one
That's
ace
that's
for
that's
every 8
that's
maps.
VFL points right there.
Feels like a lot of real. I know we were there for the neon ult against Gentlemates, but I think he's
You
going
should
to
give him an extra 1 point for a 30
more
bomb.
aces.
Rare. Well, essentially,
get back in the game. They just need one more round here, really, to
Akio,
have a
Akiko.
chance.
How do you say that name?
Seems if this is going towards B,
Akiso.
good thing
Akio.
that. It's just a fake,
Akiko.
and the deposit
Thanks for the 2
head
months.
towards the back of B.
You're essentially
Iso
already
Burst
getting
opening,
rewarded
gets
for the
backside
VFL
control,
score.
now playing from Gong.
Because, like, if you drop a
Forces
30
Unfake
bomb,
to invest the drone.
the
and
VFL score, the
don't know if it was
VLR
expiring
rating.
or what, but he fired the recall
Because
bomb
essentially
pretty
you're
early, so
already, you know, you're
it's still
getting a high rating
huge
if you're
question
dropping
mark
30.
in the middle of the map.
So,
Yeah, and
again,
Dirk
another first kill with the ult.
is
Dirk
showing
kind
that
of
the
taking
middle of the
over
map
with the
is
ult.
his CNED still back there and
I mean,
not
CNED is
activating
still just
whatsoever. His Vitality
in
work
B.
around that,
He's
and
gonna
now
hear
Dirk
them
in the back lines, it's starting to once
running
again get a
across.
little bit claustrophobic for
First of all,
FUT.
it's going to try and
The
run
map
this as
has
a fake.
flipped. Mr. Fallen has to be careful. It's
Come back
another
to
round
CNED,
where he
but they
drops
don't
in the
know about
back
the
line and the
flank.
spike goes down. Durka solving problems yet again for Vitality.
So,
As it's
CNED
another
heard them
4
running
versus 2.
in spawn. So then they're trying to just sell an A fake into
Top of that,
pivot B, but then they
seconds.
had double push behind them.
Being able to play that Joker card, and it looked like in the late round that would be absolutely spectacular. He's left all alone with 20 seconds left.
It's the deep clear in which this round lives and dies, but
Well,
Unfake
an
jumps
early-
the gun. CNED falls
An
as
early
Vitality,
payout.
in response to their critics, post double digits in the
And
opening
Mr.
half
Fallen,
on
0
Haven.
kills. What are my thoughts on K-pop? I mean, I personally don't listen to really any K-pop, but if you like my opinion on all music genres pretty much is, if you like it, good for you. A Vitality good again. I mean, that was pretty shite by FUT. But Durka's good with an op, and Les won them around. And the other players, like, you know, turned up, so that's good. Have I always been so magnanimous? Not about most things, but about music. I just find people's music debates quite... Like, you know, if you think an artist is shit, that's fine. But to think that a whole genre of music is shit, I find just very strange. Because obviously, like, it's just probably not.
TMVU strike
I
me
don't
as
know
a
what that
closet
means, to
polka
be honest.
enjoyer TBH.
I don't know what that means, so I hope that's not a terrible thing. Do I like knives? I don't know. Like, I think when it comes to music, you just gotta think, like, it's probably just like, the music that you like is almost certainly just a thing of, like, where you were born, who your, like, parents or, you know, adult influences were when you were a child, when you were born. Like, you know, if I was born in, I don't know, Nepal, would I be listening to the Foo Fighters? Doubt it. Doubt it.
Comebacks yesterday. Let's not cost this once again.
Always getting the really heavy halves, man. What was it? First time we came out here, couple 12-0s.
Yeah, we've got a 30 0 as well.
We did. First in the partnerships era, in fact. I saw the new Vitality co-streamer,
Only
Commander,
payout?
saying
Oh,
this
Fabio's
was going to be
here
a
now.
26-0
Good.
today.
Nikkei was here a minute
Can't
ago.
quite believe it, but
Well, he's already wrong, so unlucky.
We're-
That's
we're-
Vitality
we're
Gold
not too
Health?
far
Well,
off.
that's another word for hell.
it does start with the pistol, though.
as it
And
always does.
a slow start for Vitality. They've already taken some space
Go listen
C-long.
to Ed Sheeran?
Kicks,
No, I don't.
keeping Yetege interested.
I don't like my own music.
Two new faces on Vitality begin to explore sewers.
Taking their time throughout the map, Vitality.
Who's the
Really
sacrifice?
having much
Fuck it,
control at
Mike.
all, apart from mains, and I mean they've completely given up here.
Getting a full retake. This smoke through mid is just going to add another spanner to the works. It's a fake plant and a TP from Durka,
I
but
like that.
it's going to take a while for him to get to A, and they already had the site at their disposal. So in many ways, it feels like the strat has gone better than
30
planned at this
seconds
point.
left.
Yeah, FUT now scratching their heads as to what's happening, but they're starting to get an idea now as they lean heavier towards A and Vitality. They still got a lot of
Full A
utility
retake.
when
They
that
still have
retake
Omen
comes
Flash as
through.
well.
Do
We're going to trade
counter
Paranoia for Paranoia, almost
Couple
certainly.
flashes, recon as well, but
Don't
Foot
use
can
it
say
off
the
that, they're
same,
trying to
their
bait it
initial
out.
combo of utility
Wait for Paranoia.
doesn't
They're gonna
meet
flood in
much of a
through
response, no
Heaven though.
capitalization, so they
Nice
send it in
awareness
at a
by
second
Foot.
chance.
Nice idea,
and
but
it's
that's the
a
problem
flood
with
of
flooding
red
out Heaven,
hitting
is
the
it's not
feed.
easy.
Seen
But
it
then
needing
again,
yet
he might
another
fall.
clutch. He'll find 3 of the 4.
That's right.
But the
Is
final
Falling
one
gonna kill there?
evades him. And so Vitality are playing back-to-back pistol rounds through unfazed.
No, 0 and
Yeah,
12.
this
Hold
is
on,
getting
hold on.
sweet
The
for
-3,
Vitality
this
now.
is the closest I
That
think we've
round
come to a
was
-3.
perfectly called.
And it'd be a
perfectly
-4
played out.
if they
I don't know
lose
it was
without getting a
rehearsed
couple
or
rounds.
what it was, but
A -4
I mean,
would be
they
hilarious.
looked as if they
Please
wanted to
give it
play
a
retake
-4.
towards it, especially with the positioning of the players outside of it.
And I kind of like the idea, perhaps as well, to stagger a bit of the utility. It was a real talking point.
Timid Fire, thanks for the 6 months.
The phases of
Yes.
signatures that you
Is
get.
all Germans going to win EMEA rivals too? Imonit and im American Lima.
Balance the violence and the silence, as
All Germans.
some have said.
That's what they call
before.
themselves, and they have an American
Being
on it.
proactive, looking to be aggressive down mid.
Yeah, I did review a team that had fallen on it
Just
yesterday.
trying to cordon
For
off
sure.
this area.
He's
Someone
on
else
A on
that
his own. Hold
in
on.
this team has the potential to really
didn't
be a
even fall.
star in
I
his own
fucking
right.
hate
I
my team.
think
Why?
shouldering the brunt of the role change,
It's 11-2.
but the smokes have looked good so
Oh, it's
far.
so funny.
But set
I
up
fucking love when
to greet
teams don't even
Vitality
bother.
on this D
On their own map
execution with
pick.
numbers. The weaponry might not be there, but the shots from Kovac certainly are.
Yeah,
Nice,
they
nice,
are.
nice.
Vitality
Don't give him
are
that kill.
making this
Let's go!
as
Come on,
easy
one
as
more!
possible.
One more!
As they will hit map point in pretty swift fashion.
Come
after
on.
The second half has started.
Definitely helped out by the fact that they were able to pick up those first 8 rounds without retaliation. Puts all the more pressure on FUT towards the end here as well, because
Enemy remaining.
they didn't
Come
even
on,
really have
here we
a
go,
true
for a
bonus last time they were up
-4.
against the Force. This will be rifle v
Please.
rifle.
I mean, they can win
Look at
this
the
round and
ults
lose the
already.
next, and you'll still get a
I know
-4.
we said we didn't want to see a
long
two-man
as he
show
doesn't get a
from
kill.
Vitality, but it's Kovac this time, and he's one off of the kill contract.
Something to take note of as this round develops.
Okay.
Turka. Oh, mate, that
Oh,
flash was absolutely
he's
perfect.
so
when
low.
it stopped Zeus's stunt from getting
He's
anywhere
so
near
low.
him. Completely blind, and now Vitality look to encroach that A site, but less. Just making sure to play late into this round.
Turka's still going.
Let's
He
go!
doesn't
Come
care.
on! It's gonna happen,
Full
surely!
sweat.
You can trade that for
Already
free.
under
It's
his
over!
belt.
It's over! It's over!
Final player's been
It's
brought into the shadow
A
realm.
-4!
Kicked out of Haven,
A
then
0
round.
kills -4! Oh no! It's like a sideshow joke. A -4. Holy shit. Oh dearie me. First time in the history of VFL. Could have actually FUT won 2 rounds. One was an ace, and the other was a CNED 4K. They won 2 rounds, and that was it. What's his VLR rating? Oh, this is gonna be one for the ages. Vitality band Ascent. Oh my god. Refresh on this. Holy shit. Give me his ADR as well. Give me an ADR of like 10. Come on. Oh, this is gonna be so funny. Who aced? Zeus. Zeus aced and didn't even get to fucking 10. Come on, VLR. Update. Come on, this shit happened last week at this point. Boo! Boo!
I would like to congratulate Mr. Fallen for this great achievement. The worst VFL rating we have had so far. What a champion, truly touched by grace.
Yeah, I think they're having problems. But they've got it as 12 too, like... Bruh. Right, whatever. Whatever. Whatever! I can wait. I can wait. So bad he broke VLR. Yeah, that's tough. I can wait. -4 though. That is funny. That is funny. $9,000 miles. Oh shit. Scheisse. Let's just go New Zealand. Do people know what their furthest country away from yours is? In the UK, our furthest is New Zealand. I'm going to assume for most of Europe, it probably is New Zealand, right? Or maybe it's a random island, I think. $1,000 miles. Samoa. 500 miles. What are you? Which one are you? Are you Fiji? You are, but it's not Fiji. It's difficult to tell distance when it's just all ocean. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna guess a bunch. Marshall Islands is cooler. I always end up forgetting where everyone is. Tuvalu. I think Tuvalu is this one. Tuvalu. No, Tuvalu's there. What's this then? Solomon?
My Chinese ex-boyfriend Virus Luke dropped a 0 to 15 last week as Jet, for an ACS of 0.03. I had to break up with him after that.
Ah, anyone know? Anyone know? Vanuatu, good one. Oh, Jesus Christ. So it's by you. So it's by, what was it? Fiji and Samoa. So what else is in there? Isn't Kiribati? Yeah, Kiribati is quite far away. Kiribati is up there. Tonga, that's a shout. Yes, it's Tonga. Good shout, whoever said Tonga. Good one. Has it done it? Oh, here we go. Oh, a 0.03. 27 ADR. 27. An ACS of 27. Holy shit. So there was 15 rounds. That's crazy. Was it 135? 70, 205. Plus. So he did 405 damage. Have I got that right? 405 damage in an entire map. That's crazy. Like, imagine getting less than one body shot a round. Like, you got less than a body shot in a round. That's insane. Look at T-Virus. Look, what did he go? Well, yeah, he went 0-15, but what was his damage? Was it in this game? Holy shit, he also dropped a stinker there. Where is he? Oh, here he is. 22. 22. On Jet. On fucking Jet. So he got 7 points in week 1. He's now down to 3. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Wait.
We gave Magnum absolute hell.
Did he finish with 0?
Yeah, it was a 0-14.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he was 0-12.
No. He didn't. He wasn't. He didn't even get to Pi Watch. Well, he was on Pi
I thought
Watch.
we were gonna have a nice elephant. Like CNET
No,
still had some good
no,
rounds. We were gonna
no.
sing a song. You meant the sad elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Chad to Central African Republic. Well, Chad's flag obviously is just like Romania's flag. Here it is. The CAR's flag, however, I think is it this one? Or I think that's Mauritius. I think it's this one. But it's one which I always get these mixed up. Was it this one? I think it might be that. Anyway, let me think about where am I going from Chad? What are you, Sao Tome and Principe? This one's quite hard. Well, we're not going to the Seychelles, I know that much. Are we going to Libya, Tunisia, Algeria? That makes sense. Mauritania? Mali? Ivory Coast, Ghana, Togo? Benin? And up here? Is that the route? Holy shit. Holy cook. Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, Mauritania, Mali, Ivory Coast, Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria, Cameroon, CAR. Holy. That one's tough. That one was tough, but we got there. Okay, already map 2. I mean, no joking around. FUT, they want to go straight back in. Okay, what we playing? I mean, still CNED Yoru. Mr. Fallen on Omen now. God, the back-to-back 0 kills could be legendary. Could be an all-timer. Kovac is going from ISO to Vice. That's a bit of a change. Odds asleep. Well, I could see Magnum typing in there, so he should be able to get it.
Zeus is going to look as good on the Rays today as well, because that was one of the low points from his performance last time.
Honestly,
when you consider the relationship
you should do a
between
Mr.
the
Fallen
two,
kills.
CNED knows what it's like to be put in the limelight at that age. So how does it develop as it goes on? Again, a very quick team on their attack side. It's the defense where they will choose to begin their opponent's pick.
Things starting towards that A side for Vitality, looking to try and bust through the choke, but an aid is always needed to stop that push. And
this could be a... Honestly, I kind of hope that this... I hope Vitality do
being baited for
close this out fast.
So not exactly the two we were talking about, but Crack's always a player who is so good at putting his life on the line to set up the play, but Dirk has read it ahead of time.
Well,
those kind of decisions are what makes you one of the best, and with Unfake also finding Yetijay in the process.
5v3, don't need to rush into anything.
Maybe he's a fragging IGL after all.
You'd hope so if you're a Vitality fan. Fallen just a glimpse there. He's using the own attack Viper Wall against Vitality's skills up there. A big duel against less, and well, unfortunately, it looks to be a clean sweep by the attack so far.
0-15.
Just waiting now to group up and take the C site in unison. Cracks waiting at the back. Still has a horn and a headshot onto Unfake. But can't hang around for too much longer. Forced to drop back. Zeus looking to get played in by some utility. But it's just not happening. Not right now. Vitality with every single pistol in the bag so far. And they'll look to make it 3 for 3. Up against Cracks. He falls. And that's it. Done and over
Flawless
with.
round for Vitality,
And
not looking good
very
for
well
FUT.
played. Every single player on Vitality getting a kill. And I mean, this from Durka, you can't kid a kidder, right?
Exactly.
He knows exactly what is waiting. I mean, a lot of this is...
Am I gonna watch America's? I watched 2GG2. I'm probably gonna skip Sand Furious so that I can wake up for
Being so
Pacific. But I
prepared.
will stream some America.
That is something I want to entertain a little bit more as well. Unfake and his fragging capabilities. Perhaps just the pressure.
Yeah, and also on top of that, like with you saying that, they did a really interesting post.
Skip both games, both snooze fest. I have some hope in 2G, and watching Baby Bay play will be interesting.
Talking about how him and Kovac actually.
Yes,
like,
I'm going to miss the banger that will
not
be
used to being
Sentinel's
on
Fury.
stage, right?
Yeah.
Using the setups, the fact that they missed a couple of comms because they hadn't used like the noise cancelling headphones as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's something as simple as that that can cause problems.
I mean, there are excuses in there as well,
Yeah,
of course, perhaps.
of
but
course.
I do agree. Feeling a lot less tense this time around. And if you want to then fall back on the experience of Durka and Les, even Kicks at his first champs last year, then there's plenty to learn from, and that is something that he has been very open about. The benefits of being in this team. It's one thing to change pieces around, but an IGL in the middle of your season, with all the expectation, something completely different, of course. And Kovac quietly going under the radar and finding a few more impactful kills here. Easy ones, perhaps, as
I feel like Durka
his
might fall
full
here.
save from FUT is very quickly swept under the rug.
Yeah, and the Vice wall as well, going to identify Foot coming from behind. They even had Kicks going for a late luck through A. He was doing that all by himself.
And you want to see Kicks be able to step into the Starlight a little bit more as well. I think in some ways he's always reminded me of a Jonah P style player. He makes everyone around him look really good, but also has the potential to pop off. And just enabling the individuals
just
for
looking at Mr.
Vitality was
Fuller.
always going to be a big talking
I
point
mean,
with the purchases made.
He's 0-2.
Speaking of economy, it is now the first full gun round that we get a look at between the two.
Yeah, meant to be a bonus. Vitality managing that economy well and managing the rounds as well. Only one kill being found by Foot in the past two, which is insane to see.
Here we go. This is his time. This is his time. Trust.
Like it's going to be
Right
a
now-
play, but Foot looking prepared for this. Util
I mean, he's
combo.
on the other side of the map, but this is his time.
Oh, it is, and well, Vitality have been respecting this E fight every
They
single
do have the
time. and,
TP
well,
across
they're going
the
for a
C
quick
if
pop
needed.
towards C.
Here we go. Here we
Has
go.
brilliant positioning here with the paranoia, can catch a few targets, but Kovac unblinded, unperturbed.
Okay, maybe never
Holds up
mind.
the rest of his team. CNET
Oh, he
work to do
he could hold
himself
this.
here on site. But forced to disengage, so Vitality in a position to look to
should
try
be
and
there.
move to post, but Zeus overlooked.
Need to be careful because Kovac is so low, but at least he has the ultimate for post, and that's exactly what's being used.
Timing on Les here as well through Waterfall. Cracks just moving the crosshair away a little sluggishly. It has been made the call to then go ahead and retake the site. As there is one player away from the rest of the pack, but Les now grouped
Okay,
up
they know
through
they're
the
both off
revolving
site.
door.
They don't have smoke.
3 versus 2 played out from main. Only Kicks now, and it's his chance to show what he's made of, and he's gonna make them pay! That's Kicks back on form with a Red Bull clutch.
And you know what? It gets even worse for Foot. You consider Haven and what happened there. The early lead
god.
that Vitality were able to accrue.
god.
And it feels like it's going that way
Holy
once
fuck.
more.
And as I set it up, Kicks has the ability to do stuff like that. He has, through his own journey in Tier 2, from Finest up until now, showing that he can do it on the very best and biggest of stages.
I have Mr. Fallen in my VFL. How's he doing today? Are you serious?
Such a frustrating one for CNED, looking to release the flash, and Yetajay not too far behind. Zeus does remove the one player.
You actually do?
The rest, but
wait,
already
are you
Vitality
serious? Yeah,
scaling
give me a
into
team
pay
number.
at a rate of knots.
There's absolutely no resistance whatsoever. It's like a hot knife through butter. Well,
Here we go. Hold on.
In terms of like the
He
blood,
did it!
like,
No, I got it. You sure
He
you
did
didn't
it.
miss your pre-match meal?
what do you mean?
The food analogies?
Oh yeah, don't start talking about food, man.
Durka eating well, as are the rest of Vitality right now though, and the question on my mind is, how many rounds are we going to see them find consecutively? Because the first map was an absolute
Did Ender
whitewash.
actually have Mr. Fallen?
8 in a row, this now 4.
I remember reviewing your team. Was it
and
you
soon
who
to be
had
5
Mr.
or
Fallen?
6 should they win the next gun round. We have to take stock of the ultimates very quickly. It's a showstopper on either side. No other big pieces looking like they're coming up just
Wasn't
yet.
him. Boo!
Value though,
Boo!
right? It doesn't matter what's up. The big key word is value. And who can come out the other side? Vitality every single time. Haven't really moved that far past the Viper wall, and it'll be the exact same thing again. The same opening as they looked as if they were heading towards C.
FUT are paying a pretty high price, a big upfront to take rubble control, starting 4 players towards A. You'd think it was sort of an anti-rush setup, but
I had
has really
unfake.
been
Did I
the
do well to
preference
swap him
for
out? Well, they just
Vitality
won
in general.
13-2.
Durka roaming
I don't know how
solo
many
through
kills
the
he got.
middle.
But that's at least three points. In and of
Finally,
itself.
we see that defense stretched into a
Is that
2-1-2
an
setup.
anti-Razor trip?
Toxin screen down.
I fucking hate those trips. I still hate those trips.
Cutting all
I feel like
noise and
how
making
often,
FUT
like
worry.
even if they go for the play, I feel like they only
Creating
work
a little bit
about
of ambiguity
a
and
quarter of the
ambiguity.
time.
Creating
Like even when they do
anxiety.
what you want them to do.
That's not what the position you want to be in. FUT
Also,
don't have
that might
any
still get hit by a
real
Prowler.
tools at the minute to go in mid-round. I mean,
Yeah.
you've got a Haunt on cracks, but where do you even use it?
Well,
He's used it on E main.
He forced to, because Les put the Viper util up, and now it's the C hit, and that showstopper
Exactly what I
does
mean.
get a return.
Yeah, that is the value that we were speaking about. Although
Hold on, he's
Kovac
popping up.
caught out by Mr. Fallen, and it's an easy pivot now towards B, but there's plenty of players waiting. As Zeus gets the showstopper out,
There goes
and
just like,
gets
"Who,
value
me?"
as well.
Also, Discipline drops back, lets them peek into him. And with 3 more kills, Les needs the same amount to win the round. It's not possible, and FUT break that streak nice and early.
Yeah, I mean, earlier than what they did on Haven. Vitality
No,
really
the
kicking
agile was
themselves
always
for that
Mr.
round. They got the entry, they got what they
Ever
needed,
since they
but
got to tier 1.
doubted themselves. I
Always
think
forward.
C probably was the right play, but as you move in towards Zeus and more players, a stack, it makes it that much easier.
Okay,
Heading into
FUT
the
get
next
around
Durka
on the
now bringing
board,
out the
which to
operator
be
for
honest,
the first
considering they
time
lost
on
the
the
first
attack
skills to the
side,
Razor, I guess they
and
did use their own.
In
but-
terms of where he peaks it, it's C.
Wonder when we're going to get a break from the conditioning, right? Every single time, that's how they open towards A Vitality, but they've never really scaled up off the back of it.
You can see Durka getting very active in the comms here. I think he hears the click of the cam, and that's how he knows. There was a contact piece. It's CNED that follows it up eventually, and does disengage with the gate crash, but the left-hand side is vacant. Vitality still very tempered in their approach.
Need to be careful still. FUT want to hold on to this A space.
One thing which cost them last week was walking into these stacked sites. Cloud calling a brilliant game against Unfake, and now up against Mr. Fallen. It's his paranoia which
Now, you've
gives him
just
the
seen
notice.
Fade Prowler as well, and you've just seen that raise.
He's tried to take a lot of timing through, but CNED is holding on, and he's done a lot of damage here, looking for an angle for the next engagement, but now Vitality slowly start to combine their forces and hit this site.
Brilliant positioning from CNED, but the shots just aren't there. Dodge the reveal. Kick certainly didn't, but the spike can now go in. It's an open plant from Unfake. Mr. Fallen's going to spam it. It stops the pole from being able to fully commit, and with time dwindling 10 seconds or less, it has to be Kicks. He had the ult, but not the objective, and FUT make it 2 for 2.
How's your VFL going, Fabio?
Doubling up the round count, keeping things going, making sure that this defense starts to get something to work with, right? Because that's something that they really struggled with on Haven. And that C-site slowly starting to not work for Vitality.
Not bad, not too good for their Premier IGL. Yeah, I'll make an FPL league this year. I haven't made my team yet, so.
They tried to hit C, got
But
denied.
yeah, I'll make
that
a league.
last round there.
My goal for FPL this year
C
is top 100k. I think I can finish in top 100k.
And that's the entry on towards Derka. This is
Because last year was my first year, like,
equal
getting
round,
back
and
into
the only
watching
time I've really seen
football,
Vitality
I suppose.
on pistols is the first round of every
So
half.
I didn't even know
Yeah,
who
that is
half the
true.
players were, to be honest.
Losing 2 in a row means that while the
You
loss
know, I had
bonus
no idea
increases,
that, you know,
you lost the round.
Wemmer was good.
Oh, that's not
Nice
what
shot.
they would have been looking for. That's one hell of a shot from Kovac. 4 on 4, no weapons recovered.
should've
They
been
can
good,
try
right?
and brute force C.
That's
Twice
because
the
like, I
number
didn't
here.
know what I was doing. I had fucking Son in my team at the start.
Try,
That's
but
how
still
little
a
I knew.
Cypher wire
I didn't realize he
in
was so washed.
just in front of the choke, so it's going to be difficult, but you know Vitality will want to hit this just because of the arc rows. Side against it, and let's go elsewhere on the map. There's pings going out on B.
Or indeed, as Vitality are now looking to group up here. Les continuing his positioning in a lobby as he tends to do. FUT haven't really put too much pressure to actually isolate that engagement, and with the execution now
Destroy the
heading
trip!
in,
Hello!
Mr.
Use your
Fallen just
fucking
can't
ears
find
and
the burst.
eyes!
Paranoia, the defensive one is spot on. And well,
Okay, Vitality have gone back to
they'll
glue.
make it 3.
Now
in
that
a
FUT
row.
have actually
Very
started
well
playing the
done,
game,
very well
now that we're in a
controlled and managed.
5v5 again, it's all gone
what
to
was
glue.
required of them, but the next round is absolutely huge in terms of the ramifications, and for that reason, exactly, it's Faded who's called a stop to the clock. Nice shot here from Kovac, but really not all too much to get excited about there if you're Vitality. I know on the other side is slowly starting to creep back in.
Vitality, I mean, again, once you get to a certain point and a half, you have to take this A fight. Like, at a certain point, take the fight. Like, I do hate when teams, like, you know, they start off with, you know, 3 or 4 towards A, and they take a look at it, and, oh, here comes that nade C's again, guys. Oh, yep, they're still doing it. Oh, yeah, they did it again. Whoa, let's check this round. Oh, did it again. Let's walk now. Let's spend our time walking back to C. Like, at some point, take the fucking fight. They might be shit at that fight. You don't know. They might not have any answers to what you do on that fight. Whatever it is. Take the fight. If they destroy you, fair enough. Fair enough. At least you'll know. But it does annoy me when, like, you get to this part in the game and it's like, we haven't tried it once. Like, at a certain point, just be brave. Just be brave.
Towards him and Zeus once more. Just a couple of ults offline, both showstoppers that we last saw. FUT are aggressive, but they've doubled down in a sense. They will be fighting less this time. He is forced to back off.
CNED isn't though. He's not backing off at all. He was wanting to get the engagement, but less well
versus
aware.
CNED. God,
The
what a
players trying to
throwback.
bust through. Vitality will make
Then again,
it.
Hello.
less than CNED
Look
didn't
as if they're
really...
going to hit A. I
They were
thought for a
slightly
minute they were going to take
Hello.
their time, but Derka with an open hand knows
I'm
exactly there
alive.
could be a player
You are
towards
alive.
stairs.
You've missed a
The
lot
position
already
of
today.
Hero Valorant.
Just outside the valence of B right now.
You've missed a lot.
And the Boombot already heading into Hobby.
You have Mr.
Yeah,
Fallen in your
yeah,
VFL
yeah,
team by any
Planning
chance?
here, a B finish with Mr. Fallen right
Wait,
in
what
the middle.
happened?
Do you have Mr. Fallen in your VFL team?
Gifting things
No,
now
thank God I
to
don't, because I heard he went
Vitality.
0-14.
Yeah,
With the spike
our
making
first
its way
ever
through
minus
B,
4.
You can tell exactly where
Oh
this
my,
is going to
okay.
end.
Why is it a minus
But though,
4?
on
Is
a
it like...
2
So it's
versus
minus
5,
1
could
for
it even
losing
begin this? Is
13-2,
it gonna
and
be a
it's minus
save? I
3
mean,
for getting
looking at
0
the money,
kills.
I don't think that's a
Holy
good choice.
shit.
At one point, I mean, at one point he was on for the
I think you
-8,
also have to be
losing the
considering
13-0.
Vitality's own finances and
unfortunately, that didn't
seeing how much you can
Yeah. Thank
chip
God.
away
For the
at the
people,
rock
at least.
face there. Yetijay has already found one on Fake.
And then what happened with
the
Gen G? They
least
dropped the
wealthy
map. Talon lost to
of the
DFM.
lot,
Oh,
but you
the lot
always
to go
expect
through.
that from
Right,
the
so
IGL.
Genji.
He's been
And for those of
more
you who didn't
supportive
watch it
in
as
that
well,
sense
not just
so far
Shio.
on this map. No
Like
assists,
Global absolutely pummeled them at one. Like it wasn't close. Like 13-3.
Definitely
It wasn't that
Vitality
close.
round, and
Holy
Like
shit.
genuinely.
reserved
Then
in
the
a
second
position
map
not wanting to
was the same,
re-engage
but the other way
and
around.
catch out
Like
Yetijay.
13-3, it wasn't that close.
And well,
Then the
that'll be
final
two
map,
rifles lost for the
Global
attack.
they just kept making so many mistakes. They just kept like dying and
Not all too
they just
much.
kept fighting
Vitality
B-main and
continuing
dying on
to build their
Corrode.
lead, and
Like instead of making them do a
there's
B
a
exec,
truce.
it was like, oh,
not an
two
ultimate
of us have
required
died in
for
B
either
main.
side, so
Oh, someone's died in A main. Oh, someone's died
One tap
in mid
from
on their
West.
own. Like,
Such a
you know, it was
tight
just
angle,
like they
but
weren't
as I
making
said
Gen G
before,
actually
this is an
take
area
space. They
which
were
he
just dying
continues to
before, and
operate in.
then there was spaces
Defaults
they were dead.
most rounds
It's quite
there,
annoying.
So he's
And then they
acutely
couldn't
aware
salvage
of what he
on
has to
attack.
work with.
Yeah.
As both teams
And then
should be.
DFM,
Let's see
I
if
mean
either of them have
Talon,
created
holy fuck.
any kind of
So
a plan.
this game was very strange as well because Talon,
Well,
Talon,
seems to be very
like DFM,
reactive,
I would say
right
were, they were DFM, I would say throughout the day, which is maybe slightly better than I thought DFM were. Like they, you know, they were decent in moments, and May and Akame both had good moments.
Again, FUT having that
Yeah.
ace space,
But
the
Talon,
Vitality want to go and
first
clear it.
map, they just refused to do like
Difference is this time
anything
Lex has
together.
brought company, so
They just like every time it
But
seemed
stuck in,
slightly
there could
wrong.
be problems,
It was
and
quite
it's the
annoying.
Hawk that wins
But then
the
second
opening
map,
pool
it was
this
like,
time.
okay, Talon are back.
Still on the
Well, in fact,
Vitality
it looked like
side.
DFM were going to dominate them on Corrode defense
That
side, but then
peak in
DFM
mind,
could
Zeus
not
is
attack on
gone.
Corode at all.
The point man of May.
And it was like, okay, Talon are going to
FUT
win. Then
rounds.
Talon start off on Icebox, it's like, okay, Talon are just going to win. They just had a bad first map. And then the side
towards
swapped,
where
and
that regroup
Talon
is coming
again
in for the
had no
spike.
answer. Primi was
Creeping closer and
asleep
closer
for map
towards the
3.
C
He was
side.
doing the fucking nothing. His
This
Sage
Paul has
util
the
was
ult,
bad,
he's the most
and
furthest
he
committed
got
elsewhere,
4
which
kills.
means
And as
He's
someone
so
who's got
nice
Primi
on
on their
target, too.
team,
want to,
it
but
fucked
still,
me
the
off.
focus is A.
Yeah. Same here, man.
And now you've got to be looking at Yetijay.
So yeah, that
with
was-
the Seagull.
that
He's
was
stuck
bad, but-
in no man's land with no way out.
I think that the truth of the matter is, Talon
he's going to manage to
are just a
escape
team
in
that
towards
can
the
play
attack
well.
smoke
They're
and
just a very inconsistent team.
respect
That's how they
what
won and
Vitality
lost
are
all
putting
those games.
forward with next to
Yep,
no time
yep.
respect
Very
will
It's the same
go down.
situation as last
And
season.
DFM are maybe a
There's
better
even more
than
delay
we thought.
through the Steel
Nice.
Garden
And then I heard
being
like
used.
EDG
There's
had roster
only one
changes
player caught in
again.
it yet,
Yeah,
Jay.
EDG are
Vitality
back with
expecting more
Jedi.
for in this retake. The
Jenny.
troops only now starting to gather together, and
They won.
heck,
I love
the
this. I didn't
watch
investment
most of it,
here.
but
Can
they
they
won.
really pull this off?
Yeah.
Bounced it off his head.
Right, that's going to be the question. Is it players don't know? The
Oh
power
my
line is
God.
perfect, and it's now Kovac left in main. A complete clear out by FUT.
Oh my
And a
god.
serious statement to make a player as audacious
You're
as
definitely a
that.
second ahead. I'm gonna catch
At
up.
a two-player deficit, the Nightfall comes in.
That's
The
insane.
sound is cut from every single player on the Vitality side. The paranoia just to make sure they're blinded up as well. And the return is huge from CNED.
And then on map 1 of this, FUT would just
Getting
shock.
loud.
I'm at 12,
energy
11, 10,
Keeping themselves toe
nine,
to toe with
Okay,
Vitality.
keep going.
Well,
7,
that vibe
6,
starting to look a little
5,
bit suspect once again for the
4,
attack.
3,
Sheriff's in the mix.
2,
We're good.
Lex
We're
does
good.
have
We're
his
good.
Viper's Pit if they want to
We're
We're
use
not
it.
getting to zero.
close.
We're close. We're close.
And
Stay
it's
on the edge,
first
guys.
time we actually see Vitality move towards the A side of the map and show intention
Yeah, I
to
watched,
scale here.
Fantastic
The
Four
spy
last
cam of
night, which is why I'm
Yetijay
late
from
today.
stairs is searching
Was it any good?
for a footprint
Dude, fucking
or two.
amazing movie. Actually, very nice.
But as the toxins are
I won't be
recharging,
watching I'm not sure
if you
just
watched
a
it, though.
moment before Lex
You're not gonna be
replenishes
watching it?
them, it's
Absolutely
actually
no fucking
a
way on
smoke
earth.
from Kicks instead and a Prowler behind it.
What movies will you watch? Like, if you want to lock in for movies,
Sure to
Not
pay
many.
attention to the small details.
are you excited for anything?
We are now beginning to scale up towards that C.
I mean,
your
I,
favorite
like
movie
if
of all
someone
time?
else
Lean
wants to watch a movie,
heavier
you know, like if my
towards
girlfriend was
A,
like,
but
"Oh, I
it's
really
like,
want to watch this
isn't the
movie," I'd be
final
like, "Yeah, okay,
destination
sure,
of
whatever." Like I don't
seems
have
the
anything against that. I'm just
kind of
not a
prodded
massive.
towards stairs instead. No through
Like,
three.
is
Not
your
a massive
favorite
movie.
movie
It will
Enjoy it.
finally be the
Bangkok
players,
Grand
the
Finals
sight
this year? Is that your
anchors
favorite
under
movie?
fire as Yetijay's the
Yeah,
first to go.
probably.
Cracks now trying
Let's
to
go.
move from backside to further up close
Okay,
and
Cracks.
making a wall. 3 of the best from him. And making sure FUT have an an advantage.
Pick coming in from Les. trying to fortify what is left of this site hold as it's beginning to crumble between him and Unfake. They have to go huge, and Les has made it a 2-on-2.
Numbers back, all even. Zeus trying to get a spam.
Timing.
On
It's a nice
fake
try by
is low.
Zeus.
And well, as you say, the time's starting to get low itself.
Nice
What can
try,
you see
'cause you
there?
know that
Who
they're
to
gonna
even
run
break
away from
through
that build,
this? Not a whole lot. Tries to take a different approach, a different angle. He's onto the spike, but his health is going as well as the time. And well, it will be a vitality round in the end, even after Krax' heroics.
Look, I just
And
like
a great performance on that round
things
from
that
Unfake as well. I
watch.
feel like as soon as I
Valorant,
highlighted his fragging potential, we saw
sports.
it drop off a little bit, but 3 there. And
Me and my
3 from
girlfriend are
Krax,
current. She's
who,
making me watch Dark.
in this roster,
Which so far
a
I'm
lot of
enjoying.
people
We watched
in the
Squid Game
community had
recently,
sort of almost
which
gone
I
for his head, I think, with the changes
Yeah.
that we'd seen.
Was
Always
mixed.
someone we were expecting to see on the fade, all the KO, and only just starting to live up to the potential that he'd set from 22 and 23 at the beginning of the previous stage, in the group stage.
I haven't watched the F1 movie, no. I don't.
Right
I
now,
mean, again,
It's
I've
put
heard people
heavy
like
on the
it.
A
That's good
side
for them.
once again, and Vitality will not go for
Will
the
I
same
watch it?
play twice.
No.
I think it's looking like it's going to be easy as possible towards C. Vitality will know how much space that they have, considering that they've not had any contact whatsoever, and looking for more space, especially after seeing how quickly the players are on the flank. In fact, no, the spike's
And they watch
planted for
sports
main, and
development. I
Vitality
mean,
want to fight that.
that is me, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. That takes
It's
up a lot of
still
my
such
time.
a mixed bag from FUT. They're not expected to take too much from this, but there are other ramifications
Yeah, they're going to try this
can be
pinch, but I'm sure they have the guns for this,
post-round.
but the Summer Flash might go
that
crazy.
Vitality are finding the sites a
Especially
little
with
bit
that
too
Fable.
easy, I think, at
Oh,
times.
they got it.
That they are, and
And also,
Unfake's
Unfake just completely
two
destroyed that part of
through
the
V.
clutch.
His Krax still fires off bullets and he's not getting much to hit. I mean, finally gets Les's head, and you've got to be looking at the players that are trying to get on spike.
bit messy,
They have to
but
deal
there
with
we go.
Derka, but Vitality confirm an advantage into
Lord of the Rings or
next
Star Wars?
half.
If I had to choose
And just
one, I
going
would
back
say
to what
Lord
I
of
was
the Rings.
saying,
What did I watch in my
I
childhood?
think when we looked
Also
at this map pool
sports.
coming in at the start of the day, Haven, Lotus, 3
Um,
site maps, very
What
intensive
else
for
did
an
I watch
in-game
in my
leader.
childhood?
This is,
I mean,
you know,
cartoons,
the
you know,
kind of
SpongeBob.
confirmation that you want to see that
Fairly
Unfake
Odd
can lead
Parent.
this team against an
Futurama.
IGL veteran
Simpsons.
such as Mr. Fallen, who's led FUT to 4 different global events during his
I'm
tenure
out
at
for
the
last
helm.
round. Did I watch the Pokemon anime? A little bit, but not much that I can remember. What else did I watch as a child? No, my girlfriend doesn't watch anime. When did anime become normal? When did that become a normal thing? (2020) COVID? What was I doing during COVID? Honestly, I don't even remember. Does anyone remember? Really? Doing my masters. Missing out on peak fiction? That's the thing though. I don't like a lot of fiction. Generally, like, I watch a bit of YouTube. That's mostly like history,
Final round of the half now coming up.
politics stuff.
More
generally.
ults for FUT
I
available.
don't watch
and a
much
change
fiction.
in setup.
I
It's
read
almost
fiction,
Come at the worst possible moment. There aren't 4 players ready on A this time.
but I don't really
Not
watch
for
that
FUT
much
at
fiction.
least. Vitality in position with the spike drop back. Potentially posturing for yet
The
another
only
split
fiction I watch
execution,
really
but
is
this time
with my girlfriend. She'll
main
just be
will
like,
be a
"Oh, let's
little
watch this show. I've
more
heard it's good."
difficult to
And I'll be like,
attain.
okay, and then we'll watch that show. That's it.
Vitality making sure that they scale slowly, right? Play that. They have given away an audible in terms of destroying that Prowler. And they're just going to leave Unfake here as the rest of the pack look elsewhere.
I've been told to ask you
He
what
has the
what
Nightfall
makes
and
you
almost a
watch
full
anime.
utility belt. So, in terms
What
of what
makes
you can
me
do
watch
to create
anime?
a distraction, Maybe pull a player over if Yetajay gets caught in transition.
I really like
is coming in
a
from
lot
B-main.
of.
That's the TP
I'm a
they
very
would
big
have heard.
art fan. Like when it comes
Making his
to
In my
escape.
country,
As I said,
Doraemon was
animation
booming in the
as
late
well.
90s,
I really
early
fuck with animation.
2000s, so way back then we already watch anime so
Anime
much.
has like a very specific
Quietly under the radar for now, but
like art
Durka
form in terms of animation.
will
Like
remove him.
the cool stuff you see. I like the plots as well. Anime can have like very interesting plots, but it's like what it's reading comic books, right? You don't get the same shit from like
trying to
just
bash on the
killed
door
Durka.
and
That's funny.
find a way out, but Zeus will dig him a grave instead.
It's just for the plot. It's for like how beautiful it is in terms of the medium, you know.
Flash will hit from the wall of the Vice, and Kovac laid up to get traded out. Numbers in their favor.
The
Krax
action is
has
cool.
to go on the offensive again to lead FUT to a 5th round, but it might just be their
When you get into
undoing
the voice
instead.
acting
It's
school
Kicks
too.
that closes 8-4. Vitality in front.
Well, 8-4, let's go
Sophie,
Vitality.
As much a margin this time, but still
Well,
fairly dominant.
I don't care about art, so.
That it is, but we will get.
Respect. Do you care about plot? Like, do you like comic books and shit? Do you like Spider-Man? Do you fuck with Spider-Man TMV?
No, not really. I've never found
Really?
I've never found superheroes interesting in the slightest. I'll be honest. Personally,
Mr.
from
Terrific
my
vibes.
media, I prefer. Like, I always thought. Genuinely, even as a child, I remember thinking like, why does anyone like superheroes when you know they're always gonna win? What's the fucking point? Like, I remember thinking that as a kid. Well, probably not the fucking, but. I
mean,
remember thinking
you
like,
probably like
I
anime,
know how
though,
this
'cause-
is gonna end. It's gonna end up with everything's the same, apart from there's maybe a destroyed city. Okay.
Okay. But then
I am
you like anime,
I
then.
am a superhero hate watcher. That is a good way of putting it.
Anime is the wave though, because there's animes where like they don't win. Like there's.
Oh, I'm
genuinely
sure
just,
there
like-
are. I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy. I've never claimed to not enjoy
Yeah.
all animes. That would be crazy. I was saying this about music. The same is true of animes. You know, I'm sure there are animes out there. I say the same about gaming, right? When people who... You must have met people in your life that are like, oh, I don't game, I just don't get it.
Yeah, of course.
And
of
it's
course.
like, but there is a game out there that you would get and you would like. Like, everyone has a game out there. I'm sure the same is true for anime, but I can't be bothered to find it.
I can just tell it to you, and you'd be fine.
But maybe you don't know me as well as you think.
I know you. I have never missed on a single person when it comes to recos of any art genre. I'm not even trolling. I've cracked every case. I'm actually the Sherlock Holmes of recommendations. I'm that guy. Like I'm the John Wick gun dealer. Like I have a fucking gun for every situation.
But this is what I was saying as well, like to my chat. I was saying I don't even watch any fiction. It's not I don't watch any fiction really.
But fiction could be thought provoking, and it could like help you.
I'm not saying it
other
isn't.
mediums
I
like
read
that.
fiction. I just don't watch it.
A couple of teams already 2-0.
I'm not anti-fiction.
Things up.
For some reason, it's just
not
not
your-
part
it's
of
not your
my.
wave of entertainment.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
I'm either gaming or I'm watching sports.
The face
If
of
I'm
the
watching
A
something,
push.
it's most likely sports
Kovac and Kicks.
or Valorant.
Have you ever thought about
Crossfire on the
sports
other
anime?
side.
Yeah, I have,
Oh,
but
unfortunately, Jericho just tries to go and take it.
sports
I've already
movies,
got
have you
enough
seen Coach Carter?
regular sports to watch. You know, I mean, right now is the quiet time, but like genuinely between Valorant and then sports, like when you know it's peak like NFL plus Premier League season.
Yeah.
It's just not, I've got enough shit on my plate. I also work. Holy shit, some of you need to work.
In this position.
I've got all these fucking students telling me, oh, you don't, what do you do with your days? Yeah, you're a student. You don't fucking do shit.
The crack in the door which he needs to wedge open.
Tries to go up.
Spotted.
Yeah, exactly. And all three players are here as Kovac tries to take a time round the side
can
and
you
gives
be that
Yetajay a
clueless, bro?
1 versus 1. 4 bullets in the chamber. Well, not
I
a
think
On the
somehow
first map, was Unfake making any cool
Vitality
plays?
get the fourth.
Like in terms of his calls, or
Well, I don't know if it matters that much.
Yeah,
to be
it's
honest.
like
it was
people who
fine,
say
but
they don't
it was
really like
mostly just,
music.
like, they had
There's
decent
definitely
reads, but
something
I
out
feel
there
like
for them, but I
Telegram,
understand
they
the
were
lack of
always
desire to wade
confused
through the
and
stuff you don't like to
Yeah.
maybe find something you would.
Kovac has impressed me so much today, finding kills in almost every round. 15 and
That's the thing.
You never
10
saw Logan or
at this
Batman,
point
right?
in time.
What?
Logan,
And
like the
also
movie
back on a
Logan?
Sentinel
Have I
as
seen
well,
it?
which was
No.
the role that he was
I've heard of
playing
it.
coming into this
Okay.
team.
Ooh.
But when you
Have I
got
seen
someone
any of
like
the
Wes
Christopher
on the
Nolan
other side,
Batmans?
you're never gonna be taking the
Batman.
Cypher off his
Batman.
hands. You have to find
Batman.
something else, some point of comfort. The ISO looks
I
confident.
think I've seen the first one
And the Vice
of the Christopher
Batman
Nolan
Begins?
ones.
at this point in time.
It's
Of
like
course, the defense is the
they go
stress
to the
test,
snow,
but
and there's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little
pure eye
bit
test,
He
of,
fights
he's
Liam
put in the
Neeson.
graph,
Yeah, he
and this
fights
second
Liam
week
Neeson.
is ultimately the most important. It's not about that first result, it's how you
You're
bounce
missing
back.
so much peak. That's crazy.
In a forward
That's challenge a one-way crouch.
position,
Yes,
and
that's
we'll
slow
find
crouch
cracks.
challenge
I
a
thought for a
one-way.
minute that you would be overwhelmed, but instead, no. Oh,
Dude, how these
steady
just do
on.
smokes?
You could have just seen the gun barrel poking around the corner there, Mr. Fallen, but can't close the distance quick enough.
Yeah, and this is now where things get even more difficult for FUT as they try to break through what is Kovac set up, as well as the Phantom in hand. It's instead I thought it was going to be the Ghost. Instead, no, it is the Phantom actually doing the work here. And it's easy enough in the end, okay? Mr. Fall bullet. No, I can't quite hit the head and make it work out in his favour. It will be double digits and 3 rifles getting through to the next.
Surprised we didn't see less on Prince of the Pistols. Maybe it isn't.
The best way I can describe what anime does
Oh,
best
no,
is that the
I'm
animation
well
style
on
allows
board.
for stories
And
that
now
just
there are
wouldn't
Look, don't
work
get
in
me
live
wrong.
action, either it being the quirky
I watched
weird
one of the
stuff
shows
that
I watched as a
people
kid
give
and
or
really
call
liked was
Witcher
Avatar: The Last
content,
Airbender.
or just stories where the
And my
CGI
girlfriend
would
was
be
like, oh, why don't we
200
watch the
to
live
the
action
arcade.
version? And I was like, there's no fucking way that any live action version of this show is ever going to be good. Because there's no way you can do it justice. So I'm well aware, I'm well aware of the idea of not being able to... that's not anime? I don't give a shit. It's fucking animation and the point stands. Is it not animation? Is it not a fucking animation?
Bodies towards this side of the map, but overall, FUT playing pretty reserved in their default. Zillion heavier on that A side.
No, it's different. Is it not animation? Are you telling me that it's not an animation?
And it looks like
An anime comes from Japan. That's not what I asked.
Pick up the
That was not the point.
Being seen Ed with the
God,
teleport
worry.
anchor move.
I'm worrying about that though, because if Dirka activates at the right time and catches that transition, it's a disaster. FUT are still going.
God, I didn't need the
Still
fucking
moving in
anime
towards
nerds to
B,
come
and
out.
The sand control is too easy for less. Shot through the side of the box and Yeta J drops. Zeus back in and restoring order.
I don't have the spike.
Restoring numbers, giving an advantage to FUT. CNED's late positioning is strong, but the spike still not made its way to the site, and that's a problem.
Dirka's starting to activate, just misses the timing on catching that spike. And the transition we were speaking about, but Kicks on the other side. He's the one closest to that spike plant, and he's telling Dirka to get a move on, because they want to fight.
Kicks needs to be somewhat moderate in his approach here. Doesn't want to overcommit too much until Dirka finds himself in position. Here he is, full belt of util, paranoia, that's the distraction. Dirka laid off, but only
Should've got two
one.
there.
And that simply won't cut it in this situation.
Yeah,
Kicks
how has he
already
avoided that
got
flash?
1v3 on the map, but not on this round.
Yeah, the only thing I don't know about that round
I'm
was
here to
the
watch
spike
Valorant,
being
not
left
listen
in
to
spawn for so
weeds.
long, but hey, listen, FUT want to go and try and find those fights. Fair enough. Less almost making us a difficult one, just buying them out in the end.
Do I like any combat
From then
sports?
on, and FUT now have
Not
5
really.
rounds between the two. Is that lead continue or has grown from the first
Again,
half?
if you do,
Still
that's
guarding,
fine, but-
with Kovac, that's the Vice ultimate.
I mean,
if they
like,
want to use it in this one.
Again, maybe this is because I just don't know enough about it, but I find any boxing matches I've
Kicks
watched
towards
in
A,
the
but
past, I
he's
just
holding
think
on
like
to
are
an Odin.
mostly pretty fucking dull.
Could prove to be problematic as soon as
Like
CNED
I'm watching
rings
two
the
people just kind of
doorbell,
like
he's gonna
slowly
start to unload
walk
the
and hug each
magazine.
other.
Also drop back.
I mean, I watched
back,
WWE as a kid.
reinforce some of this space, rotation making its way over. This B control for Vitality has massively aided them.
I
in
understand
doing so.
that you don't want to watch anything after having seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's hard to watch anything when you've seen the
Vitality
best.
at the same time,
True.
they're wanting to play for the retake. They're setting themselves up for that, waiting to combine their forces, but that has allowed utility
And
to go
UFC,
down
MMA
for
stuff, like
to hold on.
I don't even know where you would.
broken
I don't even know
still.
where to watch it. I'll be honest.
Huge stockpile of utility for Vitality into the retake, and Kova prowling the front lines, making
Nice
it
by
look
Kova. He's
easy
had a
as the
fucking
Phantom
crazy game.
quickly scours away 2 players. Scratched off the face of this round. FUT faltering, and with only 2 remaining, they're blind and dead at the hands of
Nice
Unfake.
retake.
11 secured. Vitality back at their best.
Yeah, this is a real professional performance right now. I don't think there's any other way to describe it. FUT are just not able to live with the
I think that this has been the
firepower
difference.
Vitality
Is
has,
Kovac
and
has
finally
been popping off
showing it
today.
in a match, an official.
And last week it was like basically Durka and
Just
less
spot on from the get-go.
3 like
And for
small
FUT, That's a
anchors.
frustrating situation, but when you see that that side of the map
But
is
today,
so quiet, you
someone
may well be
else has
taking a few
decided to
extra yards
fucking
for
like
your post plant, rather than
step up big
sitting
time.
back in the way that they were when no utility was bled from the Vitality stocks, which continue to increase here.
Is Leaf playing later? I
players
think it's still Baby
towards
Babe,
A
but
this
I
time for the
don't know
defense.
when Leaf will be back.
Everyone else on foot elsewhere. Kovac's got a lot of work on his plate, but enough utility to stall this out.
That's exactly what he's playing for.
Look
Still,
at the TP!
still hanging about, and maybe he's hung about
Will
a
Mako
little
play?
bit too long.
Bring your
That's an
boy?
upgrade and will even
Okay, how has
continuing
Cena died
forward,
to
and
that?
That's the problem.
How is he
Cena
done?
dying
I was
to the
following making
Thorns,
Mako TV plays, and then
and
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
even
Yeah, I was
in a
talking
very
about
weird
Mako as
way.
well, and then
Durka
I
losing
don't
his
know.
life there
Maybe
makes it
maybe we'll
3
call
on
that the
3.
Cena died.
Mako
Maybe he
coming
doesn't
in,
know what
Kraz
it
has
means
his
to
with
him.
1 more kill.
Yeah, paranoid.
Maybe he's never
Kick
seen
tries to
Thorns
stop
before.
players
Yeah.
getting on to the fight, but when they
How
do,
have you
they
got
look
0
to
from
win
that
it out.
spot? You know
Still
what
though, the re-engage from CT, the re-clear is
yeah,
perfect,
2
and
wins
yet
this.
is
Yeah, I
Shade
fucking completely
has 2
lied.
targets to try and knock
I mean, there is
out,
no
but she
fucking
could
chance he
not.
wins that.
It is Matt and
Just give it like a.
point
Who was the
for
guy who had the
Vitality
tap
now.
on triple box B
Vitality,
ascent to win the round, and then he hit
They
backside
have
as well?
managed to
Was it
turn
a
the
liquid
ship
player?
around
How fucking
in the
niche
space of
pulling
a
this out.
week. And for
Anyone know what I'm talking about?
It feels like it's going to take
No.
He headshot the guy on triple, and then he flicked backside bow house and got a
The
kill.
win against Mates was a great start, especially
Check the
considering the
scoreboard,
fact
brother.
that they found themselves down at a scoreline similar to this on the decider, but still responded.
I don't know who it is.
And into the time.
Someone's got to know.
I'm sure the play has happened. People saying Mitch
happened this
versus
week.
Sen.
Was it Mitch versus Sen?
It wasn't versus Sen. But maybe he did that. Okay, FUT, let's go into the night quietly.
When's your football game? Like how many hours from now?
I need to leave in like an hour and a half-ish.
Oh, true.
So honestly, this game being nice and fast is going to let me watch some Fnatic Koi, which I'm happy about.
Hell yeah. You're missing the Davids versus Goliaths of NA?
No, I'll watch G2's G2 but then I'm probably going to sleep to watch Pacific.
Ah, okay. But.
I mean, what do you think
Wait,
is
how
a
does,
what do you think is a better game? Furia Sen
G2
or
G.
T1
G2 G.
Zeta?
Oh, T1 Zeta, bro. 100%. I think we
Yes.
talked about this yesterday. Yeah.
Yes. So I will not be watching Sentinels pummel Fury.
Makes sense. I just want to be here in case
Good to see a few more rounds.
the
from them.
absolute craziness.
If I miss the I think that would be.
For Vitality,
I mean, what is the
keep
biggest
FUT
upset in
clear
Valorant
of this
history? That's a
match.
good question.
That-
to take some space
Probably
against
Furia.
Against
If Furia beat,
Yeah.
if
Still
this
trying
Furia
to
beat this
hold on.
Sentinels, that has to be the greatest.
Fury
There's
with
no
the
way.
Foden. And well, there's a little bit of mid-rounding through B main, and well, it's going to activate the showstopper straight away. And Derka gets
Also,
his
how does
opposite
Ascension
number.
work if none of these teams make the top 8 out of either of their groups?
Then there's just
Like,
two
are they
spots.
just-
Neither of them go to Ascension, and there's just two spots. The top two
will.
will just ascend.
What could be
Oh, really?
final round
Yeah.
for Vitality.
Damn. Day off work. That's crazy.
A procession
Yeah,
towards the finish
unironically.
line
I don't.
with
Well,
CNED.
they probably will play the final, I guess. But
Bringing it back to a 4-on-4.
Keeping things even. Big reveal. Lights up the players coming through, but as they try to deny the space, Unfake buys it
this is
through
disgusting.
his silent drop. Now CNED trying to get some of
yeah,
his own
CNED
and doing
prolonged
so
our misery.
successfully, but he's all got to do it. It's got to be
Da-dum, da-dum.
an ace clutch.
CNED versus
It's coming.
Les. CNED's playing smart.
Through towards
Fuck is this? But Les has seen your tricks before, Sunshine.
After a successful week last week.
Well,
coming
GG.
from the dead,
Good thing I picked Vitality. No one else on
Unfortunately,
Plat Chat did,
by
and they all look
Vitality
fucking stupid.
Super Team.
Did everybody actually predict
There
FUT
was nothing.
Everyone but me.
after that week 1? That's crazy. If I say things, I'll be in trouble. That's
Do
crazy.
you think that the greatest upset can come from an international? Is it even an upset if the teams all qualify to a LAN? I think it has to be from a domestic game. Furious End would be a ridiculous upset.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I'm not sure that's true like in the early days. I think in the early days, the regions were unbalanced enough to where that could have been the case. But... yeah, that was, why would they pick FUT? Because they're just, like, this is the thing that you don't realize. Like, everyone else on Platchat, like, you know, it's like he pretends to know what he's talking about, but he's just a fucking scoreboard Steven. He actually doesn't watch the games. It's actually an AI. It's just an AI program. And he doesn't watch the games. And he just turns up and then looks at quick look at VLR. Oh well, FUT won last week and Vitality lost. I'll pick FUT. You know? How many points did Mr. What did he get? He got over 10 kills. Let's give a round of applause for our boy. He got a point. So he's ending with -3 on the week. Can anyone show me a Mr. Fallen in that team? Please, if you've got Mr. Fallen in your team, please let me know what your thing is. I want to see the -3. Unfake. I'll tell you in a second. Unfake was the Unfake got a 1.5. Now, I'm not sure if he'll get the bonus point for this or not. Depends whether this is rounded or not. We'll find out soon. But Unfake got 3, 4, 5, 6.
The streets will
7,
never forget Envy
8,
versus Senate Masters
9,
Berlin being
10.
the biggest shock result
he
in
got
the
a 4, okay.
playoffs.
10. He got 10, 13. He got 13, maybe 14 points. Depends whether this is a 1.49 rounded up or whether this is an actual 1.5. You got -3 for 0 kills. What was that, sorry? Streets will never forget Envy versus Sen at Masters Berlin being the biggest shock result in the playoffs. Envy Sen, was that big of a shock? You want a time guesser game? I can play time guesser if you want. Why not? It's been a while. I know where we are. Where is it? Well, I say I know where we are. Where is this? It must be here somewhere. Sure. Where the fuck is it? Ah, there you go. What year is this? Pretty old, judging by just the picture alone. They've all got mustaches, which makes me think it's like World War I. $1907. Okay. Tough. Recudos del Uruguay. I'm gonna guess then we're in Montevideo? Montevideo? Is that how you say it? But it does look...
What the fuck? What does that mean?
Series of the day.
What do you say?
Versus Fnatic. Don't go anywhere.
Like Dracos has this question he falls back on all the time, which is like, what do you want to be remembered by? You know, Boaster's a dancer guy. And he's like, I want to be remembered as the eagle. Is it the ego or the eagle? The eagle. Oh, what the fuck's the eagle? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is it like the eagle in golf where like you're just that good, you're ahead of the game? Is it like, is he playing Sky?
Maybe it was E-girl. Yeah, that's what people are saying in my.
E-girl.
Yeah, he wants to be known as an E-girl.
He meant E-girl. Ah.
When's this? 50s? 65. Street of Montevideo showing the corner store Casa Chiava where the body of a Nazi war criminal was found murdered. That repairs whilst you wait. Shoe repair. New York? I don't know if it is New York, but... What year is this? Again, like 50s? 60s, maybe? Let's go early 60s. 42. 42. And it was in LA. Was there a clue there that that was in LA? Maybe. Not a great guess. Anti-nuclear protest march. Thou shalt not kill. What does that mean? What does that mean? I mean, this must be. I mean, it's nuclear, so it must be 50s, right? 50s or 60s. Micallef Florist. Okay. That explains this quite well. Because otherwise, it would have been... I mean, Malta is mostly Valletta, is it not? That does explain that. Okay. I'm gonna say 60s here. 61. Not bad. Biden blast! Oh, but where are we? Where are we? How am I meant to know? Is Cushiso? Is that a place? Cusisho? Oh! Let's just put us in 2020. And again, do you have a mask on? Then again, it didn't happen in 2021. But it was still called Tokyo 2020, wasn't it? Is that a place? Kushiso? Is it like a district? I'll never know. Before COVID? I mean, Biden's president. I would have thought. I'm going with this. Oh, it's 2020. Fuck. Was it a place? We'll never know. Not my best. That one guess kind of fucked me, that New York one. The rest, at least I was in the right place. And the time is always tricky. Time is always tricky. Okay, let's play connections. Oh shit, I hate these ones when it's words like this. I fucking hate you, man. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. Foul, fair, ball. It could be in, out. Thinking like baseball terms. Shit. I mean, quite a private secret. But what else? I've already tried that one. All gonna go 01. Fuck me. Let's just try this. Hold on. What? State abbreviations. It was baseball calls. Ball, fair, foul, out. It just wasn't in. It just wasn't in. Fuck's sake. Queen bed, queen bee, queen Mary, queen mother. Ah, what is this? What does mum mean? That isn't the word mum. I don't think that's possible for a British person to get because mum only has one meaning. 10 minutes still. Any rematch players?
I'd be down. Keep us.
Keep us!
Keep us.
Oh, we got 10 minutes according to the stream, so.
Let's do it. I'm using keepers as a call out to like reset in Valorant. If I say keepers, everybody
Is it
just
working?
fucking cut noise and relax. It's working. It worked really well. At a game of players at a new rematch, so. On Haven, especially, keepers is like, let's.
Wait, is there a download I need to do? Either way, I need to get my controller, so I'll be back in a second. Again, you can argue with each other.
Would you say the match of the year right now is Apex versus KC, just in general?
Okay, it's updating. I'm on 80%. Fill up my water, really. Let's go do that too. Why not?
Are you in? Hello, hello.
Holy, it's on 85%. Holy shit, also it's 30 degrees in here. Hello, sorry, I wasn't there. Am I donor walling you?
No. I didn't donate. My words are not charity, they're paid for. Where's I'm inviting you.
Yeah, I'm doing an update. It's on 87%, but it's struggling, and it's also crashing my stream. 88, it's crawling there. It's crawling. We actually might not have time to play.
No, we'll have time because remember they gotta come back. They gotta do their preamble, walkouts.
Bro, there's a gig update. How did I not know about this?
Oh, they had like an entire they had a really big patch that changed a lot of the game actually in terms of like the way you touch the ball. They had like new very light touches.
Are you kidding me? A new meta?
No, I'm not joking. I read there's new patch notes. It's not a new meta by any means, but like it's easier to like control the ball like on close range if you're like very slow with it.
We're on 92%. It's getting there. It's getting there slowly. Hold on. Oh, we're at 1 gig of 1.1 gig. 30 seconds remaining. Still 30 seconds remaining. Let's go, Koi.
No.
Oh, wait, I wasn't live?
going to have rounds today where Alpha and Kayak are going to win rounds that they shouldn't win.
Yeah.
And other teams get very distracted by that.
Hold
or
on,
very down about
99%.
that, where if his Koi can keep that energy up in response to those rounds.
We might just have time. We might just have time. Okay. Waiting for game. What did coach just say? Who face our toughest SGS? Okay, I'm in. He says before he's fully in.
Can I invite you? Is it okay, Asta, if I get you in my game?
You can invite me.
All right.
Wait, can I now custom map the controls?
Oh yeah, you can have better custom mapping.
Oh, I might need to do that after this game. Hold on. Play, go, go,
I'm
go.
tossing us into we're tossing us into a 4v4. Have some fun.
Sanctioned fun. Look at Levine's team. He has Mr. Fallen. 6592. Does it look pretty on -3?
What's -3?
Oh shit, I forgot to put on voice activity. Mr. Fallen's -3. I always forget.
Oh shit.
I just wanted to see what it looked like on -3. VFL. Fabled -3. Oh, can we get in a game? Oh, is this game dead?
All you have to do is ask and they let you in.
About time. About bloody time!
Out bloody time, innit?
Oh, come on, don't make us disconnect.
Why's your guy look goofy as hell right now? What are these pink shin pads you've got?
I know, nice.
Any
one.
lore behind them?
No, it's
They
just...
kind of look nice, yeah.
Oh, someone didn't connect.
It's fine, we'll shit on them. You play Supervive?
Oh, what?
It's a new game that came out yesterday. It's like it's from the makers of League. Or some League
Riot?
devs. Not Riot, it's not from... Holy shit. Okay.
To me.
Oh, bro just spawned in.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
child.
Cross it.
Wait, that's you. That's you. That's you. That is
Yeah,
all
yes.
you.
Yeah, I slightly missed it.
Oh, you got it. Supporting only. I'm a supportive man. Nice. Clear.
Hello, Road Run.
Back post. My fault. Pass. Back post.
Oh no. You haven't done that to them.
Dude, that was actually
I'm on it.
disgusting though. They just called. They just kind of got fucked there. Holy shit.
I was just jumping
Imagine
around
you had
like
to shoot.
Sideshow.
To me.
Yeah, okay, let's see. There's 3 here. You guys are free on the right. He almost blocks it. Okay.
No stamina.
Good slide. And he clears it back to mid. If this guy does not pass it where I'm going again.
Back post! Back post!
Greed is
I
unbelievable.
got it!
The greed is, listen, I just juked 3 people. My ego was off the fucking roof.
Cross it!
My ego was literally off the roof.
Cross it!
There we go. I'll cross it this time. Straight into them. Okay, I'm ass. Oh shit.
It's a leg breaker right there.
Pass! Square it!
Perfect pass. Down the line.
Cross it!
Cross backs into you. Oh, shit.
How's that gone there? Oh no, he's a Shio player. Oh!
Let's go.
Gone out, Shio.
Get out, Shio. Okay, it's going right or left, wherever this is. Holy shit. That's UTMB.
Ah, shit.
Little over. Watch this shit. 1, 2. What? Okay.
Oh, just stay there. Yeah.
Nice. Good shot.
My bad. We got this! Thanks.
What do you use to plug in your mic to your PC?
Like USB? What do you mean?
Oh, you have a USB mic. I thought you had an XLR. Sounds really good for a USB mic.
I got it!
Go. What the hell? Okay. You can play this game with a keyboard. Yeah, I am.
My fault.
Squad picking maps for Fnatic. Would they pick?
Oh,
You
my
thought?
keeper- My keeper's fucking distracted.
No. I seem distracted.
Back post! Good shot!
All the maps?
Ascent, Lotus, Icebox, which is so weird.
I love that for Koi.
Actually, I have no idea. I just guessed.
They picked Lotus side and not loving it.
Holy shit.
They score.
Score it. Let's go.
Sorry.
Yeah, Boaster did cut his hair. Dude, everyone in Britain gets a haircut at the same time.
Yeah, it was haircut week.
That's crazy. What's the longest your hair has ever been?
Not that long, to be honest. Like, not incredibly long. Shorter than you would
Oh
think.
shit. Wait, this guy's hacking. Wait.
Why are EMEA teams so
Did I not hit his
icebox
ball?
build? I want to see
I
Kuro
actually
damn
just
you
didn't want to
FNC
go
for
over.
being conservative with my picks.
It is Ascent. Filu's rocking Waylay. Filu might just lock in Waylay. Solo Waylay, no way.
Pass! To me!
Okay. Do we have time for this game?
Sorry. My bad.
What the fuck?
To me! To me! Cross it!
Like it's disgusting.
Oh shit, I forgot the Mercy rule was a full 4 goals.
Yeah. We just let
Set
in
the
one.
score full.
I'll take it all the way. Horrible for me.
I'm on it!
All right, TMB. This is it.
Back post!
Oh, he blocked it.
I
I mean, this guy's a slide tackle demon. Hello? The TMV.
Back.
Down the line. I call this.
He wasn't even trying. I call this. Keeper's not even fucking in the game. I call this the free goal.
I don't want to fuck up after I saw you was AFK, so I didn't want to try anything. All right. Start new matchmaking. We do one more.
No. We don't have time.
Like, win a tech pause, man. Do you believe me? They've been hovering on the screen for so long.
No. No time. I'm out. No time. Because I want to watch this game. If this was a shitty game, then I'd be in. But it's a game I actually want to watch. I IGL'd Kayak, and I need him to save my week. Well, good fucking luck. I don't love Waylay. I don't love just playing a normal comp with a worse duelist. I don't think that's generally the way to go. But who knows? Maybe they'll cook something. Probably not. But maybe. But probably not. So what? If this map is a stomp, we might get some of the second map, but otherwise, it's probably been my last map of EMEA.
Are you is it indoor football or is it outdoor?
It's outside, but it's 5-a-side.
All right. What's your position? You play forward?
I'm mostly a midfielder. But at 5-a-side,
sure.
positions mean less. You end up everywhere. It is on turf, as you Americans would say, yes.
Turf.
God, I haven't played inside football in fucking donkeys. Takes me back. I mean, they are waiting. You are right. Will I get tired? Oh, 5-a-side is fucking... Anyone who's played 5-a-side will tell you it's fucking knackering. Like, way more tiring than like an 11-a-side. Ask the guys on rematch. Ask the guys on rematch. They'll tell you. It's very tiring.
We're running.
Can't just say keep us.
Keep us. To me. Cross it. Pass.
Client issue, not what I'm hoping to hear, to be honest.
I
generally not.
They have the latest update up. It's fucked.
Wait, it's not 5:02 there, is it? Isn't it 7:02?
No, they're 4 hours ahead of me.
No, they're
I'm
not.
GMT -4 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's there. It's summertime as well. That's 6 hours. Berlin. No. Berlin. Yeah, GMT. Berlin is already 1 hour ahead of GMT, and it's also summertime.
There. Look at the time. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, so it should be 7. There you go. They updated it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I meant.
They had me worried then that the world was spinning the other way. Bro, why are wolves getting
Wait, what does
roasted?
that mean?
What does what mean? Ferra guapo ti. I could be saying, to be honest. Who knows what I'm saying? Maybe it's racist. Shouldn't just read out stuff, should I really? Yeah, we're in tech EMEA again.
Yeah. The delicious, I like a mortadella sandwich. It is a kind of meat, though, which perhaps is the reference being made there, but we'll never know.
I'm telling you, there is no way on earth you get. If you guess that, I would be very surprised. You're not far off, but it's because Mortadelo is a character of fiction in Spain.
That's fine. And I think we can leave it in the world of fiction, as I imagine we'll get in trouble if we take it any further. So, anyway, there is the delay on stage.
Unlucky.
Wait.
Yo, name all
Remaking
5 players on
Beloved
2G. Good question. Spike,
Mage.
Prize. Spike, Prize. I almost said LZ. Is LZ right? 2G LZ? Why does that ring a bell? Wasn't LZ on fucking MIBR last year? Is LZ right? Spike, Prize, LZ. Not Zap. They got rid of Zap. Silence. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Gobera. I'm missing Gobera. Is who I'm missing. There you go. And I named the player that they dropped. His name is Zap. Was LZ on MIBR last year? Yeah, honestly, doing VFL does help that. Like, doing VFL, like, does help you. Oh, I was thinking of JZZ. Thank you for playing. What, was that an FNS test? This is what they do for fun over there. Make FNS VIP. Was that FNS who said that?
There's a very small range
Well,
of
like,
things that will
Didn't even
obviously
recognize.
here, like, I'm giving
Enjoy.
context to that,
Wouldn't
but like,
recognize.
so in Tier 2 in NA, they have a team that's now called Envy, it used to be called Rankers. Rankers, they literally were just ranked players, and they would play just...
What are we yapping about here? You can barely name 3 China players? They want Shanks to name 5 days of the week. Oh, it wasn't FNS. That makes more sense. Just to name the 2G players. Why name the 2G players? Who's the TBD? Why is one of them TBD? Oh, because Prize isn't on here yet for some reason. Despite playing in the last game and despite being signed to the team. And Leaf is in there as well. Is Leaf playing? Dunno. 26-0. Spike is here, bro. 26-4. Okay, we're in.
Fnatic can employ with his composition.
Well, that's what we're looking for as well. And again, Sen kind of eyes on Chronicle, looking at that Vice, how comfortable he's looking, how good he's looking on that. Obviously, Alpha highlight on the chamber. Filu gonna feel that first. It's quick, as Alpha already gonna take him away.
Not feeling good about this one.
Filu, the first casualty found here. No immediate springboard from Fnatic. Slow approach here behind the drone.
Yeah, getting that wall on market, so much value. This guy's insane, man. Like,
yeah, slow scaling, but the
Wait,
post having that wall there is lovely.
Yeah,
really
Spike's been
I mean,
planning.
the value really of having 2 central bases, you have the flank control, and also opportunity to use the utility in the post line Alpha.
Am I behind?
No, you're way ahead.
And look, we've seen some Hong Kong performances for Alpha, so we're a blistering start for him. Leaving the tanker monster.
Spoilers.
Okay, I just,
With a long way to
yeah.
go. I guess a lot of us kind of looked at what win cons there are
Alpha's,
for Troy and all of this business, but Alpha
Alpha's that guy.
closing out with 4 in the end. It's an in-zone caller start for
+1.
Fnatic, but
That's a
He's
+1
getting a
already.
4K on
this is
pistol.
still a relatively new roster in this collective.
Okay, I've spoiled it even more for you. I'm on 20. Should I slow down? I'll pause.
I'm on 23.
And how good they continue to build towards you. What do they look like? What's the character?
Oh, well, I gotta wait for a little bit more until the next countdown comes.
Okay, sped up a little bit more. But we'll see.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, 5, 4.
Possible to watch the whole match if it's past 2-0. If it's a very past 2-0, yes.
Place Liquid currently
0,
0,
39,
38,
78, 37. Yeah, we're linked. We're linked.
Yeah, that was that Trex on Icebox game, wasn't it? Okay, now I remember.
What are Koi doing?
Early knife and
Playing a little fucking game of Snake.
Having a wander.
Let's challenge mid with the classics. Holy shit, they almost killed Kayak. Okay.
Found one.
Alpha, this is giving me flashbacks to that Lotus game, right, where he's just absolutely bodying people. Super confident, even with the Marshall, but
I should have picked up Alpha here.
I don't say
What am I
dangerous
doing?
because it probably won't. If you're looking at the HP here,
I don't know if it was actually
I don't know who got the tag on
connected
it,
that, yeah.
but
That's 15 HP now.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, looking pretty
Marshall
good
might need a
there.
couple changes.
This Althea guy.
Because he's using it like a railgun.
Only in certain hands. Alpha's being one of them.
Yeah, a little scary. Here is
One
the
away from the
start.
Tour de Force as well already.
Just pausing on this as well for Koi. I like that idea. You're not going to win it standing. You go for a stack, go for something, try and make it costly.
I mean,
Why not?
I would Fire was capable with a classic
Spot on.
last week. No comment.
If I speak.
Yeah, very.
Feels like
comfortable
every
start here
game
for Fnatic.
Pansy and Hypoc
Alvarez
do
is
is a
gonna be able
glue
to
game, so
play into the Tour de Force, as I said, in the next.
I'm excited. This one should be
Oh my
fun
God.
in some
How many
way.
light shields we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4 for Koi.
I think it's about to be a stomp.
Now the rifle being in Alpha's hands, and you want to set him up. He's 7-0.
I don't think Koi's that silly team anymore, you know?
Fantastic beginning.
No, I don't think so either, but
Vilo actually ahead of the
you never know.
alarm bot here.
They're trying. They're just slightly behind.
But on the back of contact here,
Oh, we gotta land those.
both trying to
TP.
retreat away from that engagement.
Oh, how is he alive? He's been flashed, he's been chipped down. But Fnatic were kind of posturing towards B main, but they didn't end up taking the space.
Using your advice.
The second body here,
Spike is still top mid though.
Chronicle trying to work something. I mean, no damage conceded other than Alpha. Slow burn here. One with your Star Koi to try to figure out where Fnatic are going to set up. You see already now. Flyer and Filu ready to greet this
Flyer
shot.
has kind of been playing out of his
Just on
mind
the corner
somewhat.
there, turns from the flash. Filu's done pretty well in this, actually, holding down the space well. Alpha considered
I
and
like that
expected.
combo.
Koi,
down mid.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
was
like
nice.
so far,
All these like
Not
could be
over
achieved here.
as well.
Fnatic down to 18 seconds.
Yeah.
I feel like the time's gone.
Yeah, desperate to find an opener, but they just won't give
Okay,
it now,
well.
though. That's a Kayak, they will find
Batty
two.
should have this
Still
shot.
Batty G left to find
10
yet.
seconds left.
Oh,
That's
the
how the
paranoid.
paranoid's just
Why?
delayed.
Oh,
It's
just the delayed
gorgeous, isn't it?
time?
Look at that time. And just the TP on top. It's just keeping them guessing. They have to go.
Hang on, they've
You
got a
gotta
fight.
get that though.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I mean,
whoa,
just stay
whoa,
hid
whoa.
until.
10 seconds
No,
on
I
the
think he has to
Oh,
swing.
No,
He just
no,
has
no.
to
Why is
hit
the
that
sun
shot
going
first.
close to the tank?
No, don't
the
para
coverage has
until
to
they
be
plant.
good.
Like,
And they swing ahead of it. I like that. But it's Kayak, and this kid has been absolutely brilliant. But 2 to find. And they kind of know where he is. They've got a really good idea.
They're waiting
And
for
slow
Dart.
and steady. Monster creeping closer. Diving down together. Can he isolate the fight? Does he even need
It's
to?
over.
Kayak clean as ever. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
gorgeous work.
He found
There's
it.
no
He
way
found
you
it.
care
It's okay.
there.
GG. Go next.
Making
Go
magic
next
GG,
down
go
at
next, go
Boyles.
next.
I thought Boyles
Nothing
was
until it's
in
over, nothing
the
until it's over. Good shit from
driving
Kayak.
seat
It's
all day long.
2v5.
Kayak,
2v5. They
good
just
job
lost.
from Kayak, more so
2v5.
than bad job from
2v5.
Bad.
They just
You can see they're
lost.
desperately waiting for a peak, but Kajak's so disciplined. He knows to run
Yeah, the
clock
best
down
setups
here.
we've seen for Saturate so far is like
Crucial
when
kill from Boaster, though.
there's
Yeah.
util that push
Even
people
set
back
this in
into
motion.
Saturate, right? Like Paranoia, and then like you run
And
into a
that's gonna-
Saturate
that's gonna
lineup, or like you
hurt.
run away from a
That's gonna
Molly,
hurt.
you run into a
It hurts when you know
Saturate.
you're that close
Throw
to
a
it.
lineup. It's kind of
The
cool.
synergy there.
You want to
That's
play?
going to sting.
Let's play.
Because now suddenly you're back in the pocket, right? Your money gets broken. You haven't even got a round on the board. That was your big chance.
And the financial snowball here in full effect now. Alpha, the Tour de Force, everybody else looking very healthy. Side of Fnatic. Is he rewarded here on shore? That's it.
Oh,
Now
nice
3
shot.
HP. Early on the tag.
Flash. Swing. Oh, that's another heady. Look at the
Oh.
HP. Alpha.
2 of them
Down
low.
super low. Boaster as well. This is such a doable round, but Alpha still finding
Now they're gonna
shots on
lose
3
anyway.
HP.
So how about the close? Yeah, he's reading into it.
Mate, if he gets this too.
Kill Kayak. He's not even
Surely
one
you
of
don't
the
swing out of
big.
this. Surely
Oh.
you don't swing out of this.
It's Alpha. There's always a chance, but I mean, Fnatic. they're not looking super healthy. You're kind of eyeing up Crashies and Chronicle to pick up the mantle now. But I like this reposition from Koi. Pushing in towards main, taking some of that space away.
G on Bucky as well could be problematic. I mean, both got 5 HP. Anything that touches him.
Should be a rifle here.
That's a Bucky.
30 seconds left.
Should be a kill. Unless they turn around at the wrong time. Shoulder. Nice. Good job. Follow up. Good tags.
There you go.
Koi making it work here. All the win cons. Cautious. Careful and smart.
And Alpha super low.
It's a 2v4. And Alpha's
I need to
HP
rush
is
this.
near on nothing. But Dantor does apply perfectly in this scenario. Low HP, as long as you got that.
Now they're both on site, or you should do. Come on, guys.
You can still land the shot.
Scanned Alpha, and someone planted.
G's obviously got the upgrade, but how do you work back out of main here?
Alpha. He's going for the pixel on this one.
Genuinely no way. Just genuinely no way.
I tell you, it doesn't matter the HP for Kron.
Oh wow.
Koi.
Well,
is that your goat?
Kill Alpha and you win.
Of places. Good God, Alpha.
Comes down to such a fine margin. I mean, Alpha almost gets the repeat here back towards main. Just so much early damage done here. We start Koi. I mean, talking about Flyer, but always a threat.
That
these
is
lesser
such a nasty
purchases.
shot, man.
I really like
What? Paranoid actually catching onto Heaven here as well. Rough, but I think really that's what swings it anyway. Alpha still teed up to find those. Yeah, bonus conversion comes through, but round 4 flipped here with a thrifty. Filu, he's going to pick up an operator. Comfortable in the purchase, so Alpha actually able to invest in an operator of his own.
Okay, Alpha and Filu opping now. Opping on Waylane, not always the easiest thing.
Smoke would actually occlude the turret for the
that's
time being,
Weissel.
and the tank spotted.
Here.
A little bit of
rest in
mistiming
peace.
on the smoke here.
Oh,
actually wants
never
something.
Yeah,
mind.
you're right.
Comes forward, almost baiting onto that peak.
But at minimum,
Yeah,
saving
well,
the tank.
Yeah.
Be it as a reaction or simply understood.
I think
That's
the
a
tank's
big
probably
place
got
to
the
out.
arms
Really
there.
support for
Try to
Monster.
fake
Monster
A, go B.
Very proactive.
But I like that though, fighting
Drone
together,
fake A, go
bailing each
B.
other out. Again, we're learning about Koi as we go along.
Did you get knife?
Yeah, but they
New
just,
So
they
now-
just
roster.
get it KO knife too.
Very
Like,
talented
this should
players.
Be, the idea is kind
I
of
can't
right.
imagine the
No way
value
these
they'd have
two
had
will.
from that previous round, getting back
The
in,
drone again.
denying the snowball
They're
from
still
Alpha.
shooting.
Still showing to the drone though. You're hoping really that
It heard 2 footsteps.
Like, you know that this
drone of
drone's
his
a
own
fake. You know that's a terrible
create
fake.
enough
from that
pressure,
drone.
but not really, to be honest.
2025 one-hour drone.
Well,
Yeah.
it's pulled Waylay away.
That's what I think. You'd almost rather deny
I mean,
the
what
impact
is
that
this
drone
call?
will be.
Still got 2 nanos.
25 seconds, you're going into a pretty well-considered site.
It pulled Waylay off, like the fake worked.
Back by Boathouse.
They think it's A.
There's still a lot of ground to cover with 15 seconds. Fnatic, I know you like the slow and steady, you might need to kick it up a gear. And yeah, down to 10 now. The tank does do well. Takes away Boaster,
Let's go on
isolates
the
a
tank.
second. Kayak gets killed.
Here's the reason
And
they won the
time's
last round
gone.
too.
I
Wow.
don't like this sort of look.
No
Mike.
time, no
I don't
tank.
like it at all.
Been a recurring criticism, really, of Fnatic in some of these rounds where they just can't find the timing
What
correctly.
the fuck is that though?
Do that in the time, bro.
The consolation.
I tuned
Found
out for
for sure.
I just looked
Damage
over
done.
the chat. And the guy's a
Repurchase
3K.
at least.
What?
And look, I know in these scenarios,
I mean, we
sometimes
didn't
I
see
get
all of
nervous
it because we
about
got the
time,
fucking
and
round
then,
win
you know, you
coming
look and go, well, they got the plant anyway. The problem is, though, they can't clear the tank safely. They don't have time.
VFL
to work
player?
on it. The second that
Unironic
strikes down,
truth.
you're
Okay.
working in just, you know, such a
Well,
disadvantage.
that's the thing, these late round hits are okay.
Big round from
Kind
the
of have
tank,
some
though. Let's go.
concrete info. Potentially
Sure.
even on
Well,
the
like
other side
Kiko
of the
up
map,
there.
but like I said, the drone not really achieving that. And because it's a thrifty that's flipped,
Nice first kill
the
by
damage
Monster
almost
as well.
doesn't matter. Yes, you force a repurchase or two.
But again,
Great
it's a
for the
tough spot
scenario,
as a
but-
Waylay. Like, how does he get out of this
Koi
spot?
can
You know what I mean? Like,
Bounce right back.
he's gonna probably have to ask Batty to like help him in this spot.
Don't put all of the stock in Alpha here. Look,
I mean, look,
the guy
he's
has,
put his
has
TP
seemingly
back
never
here.
had a bad day, it feels like, or a bad
So that you
tournament.
got to be walking out when that's
You
the
know, you look
case.
at the one just
Get
past,
this
even
over
in
on
the
this,
loss,
and
he
you
still
you
looked,
actually walk all the way
you
up
know,
here.
I'd still
you
say the
can find
MVP that didn't come through, but as it stands, I need to see the rest of Fnatic then approaching this. That was the first round. Alpha goes down, and then they stall out. This time he succeeds. Monster gets a little too curious for his own good.
Cutting through.
Like, why? Again, I would stop believing drone fakes in
Clear a ton
2025,
of
man.
space here. Actually, himself in towards
Oh,
side.
I
Paranoid
dodged.
doesn't connect, so he's not going to have a freebie here coming out. Chronicle. Pops
Well, that
the ult,
Hunter's
clearing a
Fury.
little more space.
What is
Crashing on the other
Crashy
side of the
doing?
map, though.
No, buddy,
Bested by Batty G.
Makes it into a nice 4v4
No, he'll walk.
retake.
I mean, Crash is playing late here for the Hunter's Fury potentially, so maybe an overcommitment.
The Molly missed.
Wait and see if it does
Brother.
knock-on effect.
Fury, you're hearing that coming in. It's going to do a little bit of damage, but it's Batty G to claim Kayak, and you're looking at the foundation points on this site being rocked. Batty G going to take away Poster. Here we go. Alpha, the final boss,
Nice,
finally
Batty.
dealt with as Batty G is
Ace
on a
Batty
tear.
G.
Paranoia look good.
What?
How have you done that, Kron?
Still got Flash to work with.
Thanks.
Did he not hear?
Oh my God.
Can do nothing but watch. The tank
Dude.
brilliantly handled, and again. the
I like that though. He knows he's low, so
Fnatic look a
there's
little
no way he's
ropey.
gonna rush him.
12 HP, it's a rough spot to be in.
That's really good from the tank.
Chronicle.
Really smart clutch.
How do you get that?
I mean,
kill
how has
back?
he got, yeah, the first one. I mean, didn't he see how
It
low was
wasn't
Batty G?
close.
Coming out here, 45 HP, I'm not sure if he takes another shot, but
One enemy remaining.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, rough. Considering the plant spot as well, I mean, Kron can't even really commit towards the spray here. It's not as if it's tucked into the back
Okay,
corner a
Koi
little
showing some
further
fight.
along.
It's actually
Of course,
Fnatic who
a
take the
timeout
first
here
time.
from Fnatic.
Let's go. Koi showing some life. Do you believe in my boys?
Do I believe in your Kois?
Hmm?
Honestly, the tank's playing really well. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, I'm gonna be real. I don't think they'll win this game. But I think
Yeah.
Do I think that Koi can beat Apex? Yes. Do I think Koi can beat Navi? Yes. Do I think that Koi can beat Common Core? Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Have I
Consistently?
have I spoke any lies?
Listen. Maybe on their highs, but
You
Tell
don't.
me
I
if
want you
Koi-
to remember the last Common Core game you saw. I want you to remember.
okay. I'm asking you this question.
I want you
If
to remember
Koi
it. I
played-
want you to remember the last Navi game you saw,
Yeah.
and tell me that this version of Koi can't beat them.
They definitely can. But I'm just trying to ask you if this Koi, if all these teams play 10 games against each other, how many would Koi win?
Yes, jaded.
Against Fnatic and Liquid, probably not many,
Now,
but against
Fnatic,
Navi, I
let's
think they
have
win
a
like
little look at this. This is going to
7?
be kind of a
Like
half
7, 8? All right, respect.
Against Apex, I think they win 8, 9.
I think against Apex, they win 10.
Yeah, 10.
I think against KC, it's like 6, 7.
Yeah, well, yeah,
He's being toyed with.
I agree.
Flash didn't
But I
catch,
think
though, so
KC playing it how they did
everybody
against
else is
Apex,
spotted.
I feel good.
You see a ping from
Yeah. Okay, no.
Fnatic
You're
towards
right.
bottom
You
mid.
might be
I don't know
right.
if
You might be
anybody
right.
else
But it's not like they're not
I
like
don't
10s
know.
on all the
I'm not
other
sure.
teams, you know, like.
No.
Stands, it's just a pause.
God, what is this 6-7 shit?
Loot. Still gonna be able to hold
What do you
this.
mean?
I don't know. Anytime I say
least
6-7,
still diligent,
people,
even if
it's
there was no
this fucking
confirmation
little
there.
kids thing.
Oh.
And I'm getting all these
I
fucking
know what
kids.
you're talking about.
These
I
fucking
know what
kids
you're talking
who are probably in their fucking mid-20s thinking that they're down with the
I don't know
kids.
if that knife actually caught
Was the knife towards Wine?
I like
I
the
think it was
6,
a little
7
bit
meme.
off
That's a
from
good
that
one.
regard. Now, I mean, Batty G's in trouble, but he already predicts that TP up from Kayak, so the Paranoia gets played towards it. But he's coming out of this now. Kayak then closing in. Batty G put to bed. Big pick there. Flyer.
Flyer.
Flyers.
See, this is the difference. So Flyer played well in their first game. Now he's having kind of a shocker.
And now controlling the side.
Got themselves in, got a man advantage as well. Find themselves a post plant. Tank will find a spam, Chronicle will fall. TP from Bosa just to get out, create a little more space between the Fnatic players.
Here.
Are they ready for
Crashes
the
ult.
loot?
Does become pretty big at this point. Alpha still had the Vandal. He came in with it. Oh,
Nice.
Messi on the first attack.
The
Quick on
tank
his
is
feet.
popping, bro.
Crash is closing in. Not
What are you
banking
doing?
on
Nice.
the ult here.
Fury as well.
Takes
On his
one
Fury?
down. That's Filu gone. There it is. Perfect approach
Yeah,
and
fucking live.
delivery of the ult. Now
Yeah, I know
Monster
what that
in
is
the
about.
undesirable
He's not on.
position is just
And
going to
he's
be
dead.
found. Hunted down as opposed to
Let's go, Crashies. Good round.
Filu again, just well, like
in that
just
half fight.
think for a second. Just think.
Recovery here, considering
Use your
Alpha In
brain.
that situation, almost
Use your
banking on
brain.
him going 1-for-1. Kayak to
I mean, they even
really
smoked the
open
spike
this up
what you
though.
were supposed to do.
Fly actually, yeah. Flash goes a little behind Boaster, so
No, that was good from Cash.
No, but like once
pressure
you've fully cleared the
early
site,
on.
Nice, boys.
Clean up here between
until you get
Boaster and Crash,
confirmation
so
that they're both in
dynamic
main,
duo.
I mean, because even they also Omen TP'd, right? So the fact that you can just think you can laser focus is crazy when they also
back
Omen
down to
TP'd.
pistols.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, classics and Sheriff and a Ghost
Yeah,
here.
Fly's
but
had a rough
Tank
game, and they're
Flyer.
on a Mega Eco now as well. Also, it's
No
5 on
stack up
attack.
to
They're
go
already
exploring
cooked.
this time around, so could have just kind of sponged this hit here.
It's super nice in that scaling, so hard to avoid for Flyer. Like, there was nothing to be really done. The flash, the dart, and as soon as you deal with dart or you don't, you're kind of dead. So, again, they do create that pathing forward. Last time around we saw the reaction and the push through A main. They don't have that positioning here. Looking back towards short. She's gonna note some of these steps here.
Gonna hear that weapon swap though. From Batty G.
Not ready yet. Flash placed. Not ready yet. There.
Just, yeah, still spotted Monster on the second peak there, even though denying info to the flash. This trip on short gonna really prevent.
They're going to go up mid for free this time.
So identifying that Monster's
Because
probably
it's
the weakest
eco,
side of the
there's
map.
no
Now looking to
rotate.
create
Just
some pressure
guess.
here and draw rotation.
Good.
I still don't like them leaving it this late.
Just guess.
It's 20 seconds, you haven't cleared through tree, and the spike's still here. There's
and
3
also
players.
haven't drawn the rotation. That's the important part.
How did that pair miss,
it may
bro?
be fine
What
again,
a bugged
and maybe
ability.
it won't be. And the door shot. This can't happen. This
Oh
can't
my god, he got
happen
ran
again. Now,
over
they
so because
should get a
of
plant
the
here.
A main.
Oh, is it
It'll be fine,
Boaster?
but you can see
From
that-
main?
Yeah,
That
it
makes
was
more
Boaster.
sense. That makes more sense. I was like, how the fuck is he
thought it was
flick that and
Alpha?
killed
And you're
that?
going to get shredded doing this sort of stuff. Again, we look at these teams and
Hey, hey, hey! Yo!
Wild for that, bro. Boaster haters eating. Eating.
My chat has all been about how Boaster's looking better mechanically today. Then he does that.
No, I just...
Yeah,
to me, I can't look at those... if
the
Koi's
first kill
doing
comes
this...
here at 120 on the clock.
Cool.
And like
What
I
we
said,
doing?
you can't really argue with what
That
Fnatic are
looked
trying
good.
to do.
That looked good.
Actually, it's good.
Yeah. You think they're going to...
No, we're not slow.
Dude, this production is crazy.
Come on.
Rancid.
Come on.
He's laughing.
Oh my god. Come on, guys. After the week we've had, you're...
Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Well, I think 5 is probably already good for Fnatic, to be honest.
Fnatic just purely in the moments they're playing
Again,
to an extent,
quite-
you've got to be
this-
looking at
you
them
had
the
to
same with the
not
way we
lose
look at
this round.
Liquid or Heretics or, you know, if you go outside of the region,
Hey,
other teams,
again,
higher caliber standards.
This conversation is absolutely valid if they lose that round, but I think we've been in that situation.
And again,
too
as I
many
said, like
times
last
now.
week, Flyer kind of played
Sure,
insane.
fifth here, but that was on the back of nothing.
This
from
week he's
Rootstark. What, it was a Sheriff
Not
and a
playing
Ghost in
great,
this
to be
game.
honest, in kind of every sense.
Now, into the buy, though. Operator with Filu.
Again, they tried a little fake with the
One away
York.
from Kayak getting the ult here. Could take the tour if wanted. Shouldering on the other side.
Sadak call,
So
which
plenty
gonna
of
come.
ults here for Koi. As it stands though, heavier emphasis towards
Dude,
that
Koi,
mid
don't be scared by silence challenge, please.
Yeah.
Confirmation. with the drone.
Also, I feel like wherever this comp makes noise, you're probably
Poster
best off going the other
disconnected
way.
from this in a similar position with
Yeah.
crashes, so
Double
trying to
sentinel,
bank
of
on what
course.
Crash has been doing in these early rounds to
Like,
now
they
show
have to play
presence
so
elsewhere,
slow and they have to
necessarily
walk
paint the
everywhere.
picture from Rootstark
Just
Koi.
be posted on one side of the map or do like KO
though,
flash
good.
clear plays with
I
Waylay.
mean,
Like,
yeah, they're getting proactive. They're reading.
you got your Waylay
Perfect
playing
what
just
Fnatic are
fucking
trying to do
as
with
Jet the
this
entire
you
time.
now
Why not
know.
just play Jet?
35 seconds. Filu.
This is good.
Yeah,
Nice.
lovely. Isolates Alpha.
Yeah, they figured it out. And
That's at
if
30
you know they're
seconds,
going
and
A,
they
you
still
know
don't have a
Boss is
foothold
calling them
towards the
back
A
to
site.
him.
Now, the one thing I'll say is Koi don't have a single crossfire on that A site. Kayak
No, they
already
have to
taking
know.
the route around, gets himself towards heaven. This could be a big bailout here. Isolates
no more
with
util.
Batty G in the corner. Big damage
Oh,
though.
wow, how did he be
Kayak
set up
has
though? I
to
didn't see
pull
that.
the cord and get out of there.
when he pulls everyone away from tree with that, and now he gets to walk up tree. That TP setup is crazy. 10 seconds though, Fnatic.
And the swing's even better. Now the
Hello.
back comes in from Crashies. Hit 2 big shots, and Fnatic, is this
I
the
mean,
test you're putting
what
yourself
the
through?
hell?
We can
How?
leave it as late as
Like,
possible
actually,
and see
how?
if
It's Kayak's ult.
And it's worked.
Yeah, but they
Kyle
even got the
told
first kill. Like, they were in a
everyone
good spot. You just gotta kill Crashies. You win. No, he has the spike.
It's just so dicey.
But Crashies is in a better spot to fight
Fine.
just due to the setup. That was a really good setup by Fnatic. I don't even blame Toy.
Again, let's not take away from the fact.
Like your trap tile with vines, kayaks pulled you all away from tree.
On 5, right?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's again, it's results driven, right? It's around the bot, but it certainly doesn't feel comfortable. And I guess you talk about the pedigree of Fnatic. It was always around being, you know, making safe bets, right? And
Yeah.
still purchase going to be here of sorts from Movie Star Coin round 10. A judge, a bulldog.
They're gonna go heavy mid
Things
fight.
out. Fury going to be posted from the tank here. Alpha's actually found a kill. Alpha's doubled down on that as well.
Teams do this.
Player standing.
I
Okay.
hate heavy mid fights into what you
Leadership,
know
I
is like
guess.
the whole team.
But also, I think Koi just getting frustrated too.
Yeah.
Digging a little bit
I mean,
deeper.
that's the other side of the conversation, right? Is actually to play into this sort of play style. It does it's egging Movie Star Koi to make
fight,
moves
yeah.
and, you know, send out probes. Like I said, Fnatic looking to punish those sorts
The
of
times
things.
though, opponents always make the mistakes. To be honest, in that round prior, I don't even think Koi
All the
necessarily
seconds, all the
did
rounds.
make that big of a
Yeah,
mistake.
it's usually Fly
I think,
knowing
I
what's
think
going
Crashies
down,
just
but the
killed
team not
two
being able to
in
keep
straight
up.
1v.
Match what he wants to call. Now it's like Fly is
Like
both
with no util.
not shooting, but
I mean,
also
Batty
has
is
no idea what
probably
Fnatic
not
want to
favored
do.
because Crashies knows that he's there.
Stamp it
So
out
that one, he's probably not
immediately.
favored, but the
It's
second
so
one,
weird. Opposite
straight
day.
1v1.
Yeah, they handle it well. As I said, that is, I guess, the genuine positive in my mind is how well they can handle that aggression.
What?
I don't love the pace they come in with, but when you're seeing Alpha,
Well, this is,
Again,
yeah,
was that
this
like
is
a-
what you get now when you play
Yep.
aggressive into this default.
they are sat at a very solid default. It's not like they're just milling around doing nothing. It's the Koi's not going to be playing into it most of the time. You can see
Ew,
the
bro.
rules across the map.
Ew.
Alpha towards B and then over here towards A. Poster.
Loving the gun buddy, by the way.
I didn't see that. What was it?
Chance to check back there. We go.
Oh, it's a Wolves gun, buddy.
Hang on, Midge.
That's sick.
I mean, no, I don't know why I've gone podcast mode. I was about,
I mean, yeah.
we love pandering. I don't know what's happened to me today, Mike. I've lost all
I do.
joy.
Chronicle though.
Shut up.
Push it up towards the tree. Dart's get pinched here. I mean, Dart's going to make it difficult. Force's hand comes through, finds the first, but
Both
Crashies
win.
to remove the threat now, just in the tank. See if Crashies find an orb.
Again, Koi, they were in this game for
Through round
but
12.
they just couldn't lose that eco. They were in this game. They were tied. It was 3-3. Fnatic took a timeout.
Spike planted.
Now it's
Garbage time
8-3
here.
on the center attack side. But the thing is, they've given away a couple rounds here by trying to be fucking proactive pulls. When really they don't need to be proactive pulls. They can be fucking,
Okay.
you know, they can be silent sallies.
No, two more.
And let Fnatic exec onto them.
Like a quick
Hold your
hit and then, like,
space.
the
Yeah.
snap
Trust
sort of
each
thing.
other to hold the space. You know what's funny though?
No, we take
I
these.
mean-
Come on. One more for Mike.
Okay.
You see, you asked for too
No,
much.
Boaster is playing
You
pretty
got
well today.
greedy. But Fnatic.
People been getting weirdly this comp. I mean, Wolves were cooking on attack with it as well.
They should just disband Koi and give the spot
Well,
to
not
Batsy
exactly.
That shot from Alpha here
Double
was
senti
like,
attack sides have actually sometimes
Now,
been
would
felt a lot
pretty good.
faster on broadcast. What the fuck?
Something pre-planned, maybe. I guess if you are reactive on the defense, but again, maybe test.
Why don't
this default
defenders
with
just
some of the
close
ults coming
and
in.
break
Again,
the
you've got
doors
waylay,
off the rip?
super disruptive, but also Fly's not having a big performance either. Got to say, very far down
if
the
he
board.
picks me, I will
1 to
kill him.
11.
But I don't think.
Because,
I'm dead.
well, it depends on exactly the situation you're in. But one, it's wasting time when you could,
Pick me.
like, if you're wasting your time doing that, like, if you've got a guy breaking this door down, I
Yeah,
mean, one,
certainly
this door
wanna
just
see
isn't as
potentially a
important, right?
plan
This
in
one doesn't
place.
matter as much, to be honest,
Really pees that.
because it
Some of
doesn't
these
waste that
ultimates.
much of your time.
Especially here in round 12.
Like, you know,
Maybe
this one isn't as
take
big a
away
deal.
some of this control.
This one, if you spend your time breaking that one, if I can hear you shooting this, then I'm going A, mate. Because it means for sure there isn't two players here.
But again, it is also a nice setup here for a retake potentially. But I don't think.
And so
Fnatic
just
really
breaking the door is not worth giving up aim.
force
And
the
like what,
issue
50
towards the
seconds
side
to ult
just yet.
somewhere?
There you go.
Oh, we don't want to fight right now.
Also, in rounds where you got like a
I
killjoy,
don't-
for instance, you want the door closed, right? So
5 more
they can't
seconds,
push your
ult aim in.
killjoy.
I swear there is some nefarious entity paying off EMEA teams to sign mid-Nati 2 players to through their seasons. Like, brother, stop importing random bums from Nati 2. They are not
They're gonna
crashes.
get shit on by Wele.
Well, Arsenal laid down on the floor at top mid.
I mean, 34 seconds. They have Killjoy and Wele ult. You have to go somewhere.
Baddy, confirmation.
Seconds left.
That's around. There's no way. If Fnatic win this, Koi have no hope.
We could have not said anything.
Welcome back, Na'Vi. Here we are, and there's the ult. This is going to get tricky now.
Why have we just...
What's this then?
TP to close the door on our own team?
Yeah.
You tell me.
10 seconds. Oh, and of course they keep getting away with this.
You res that
Kayak
now.
and crashes now.
Res,
6
you ult.
seconds. Do we get a plant in time? It's on the 4. Here we go, plant coming in. 2v4. Probably going to win the round, of course. Knockdown going to come through.
I'm
Crashes
just
does
curious
have
here.
it.
Yeah, it's
Press still.
You guys are just gonna fight that.
just going to get out.
As soon as he presses it, though, you just
TP
run.
as well. Maybe Crash is looking for something else, but a little late here on the Hunter's Fury.
I mean, yeah, it did nothing.
Far too late.
Why even
Pushed out
Fury?
here, denied to be able to swing from wine. The defuse is happening. And this is what we didn't like to see.
The tank could have stuck it the whole time. There's 4 people alive! Just took the spike, my friend!
Silver lining made
Oh
for
my
Void,
god!
finally punishing Fnatic's slower approach after
Okay,
the
they
first
got there.
hit.
They got there.
Absolutely. To get the 4th on the board here, probably a sigh of relief from Ruby Starkboy.
Yeah, I think there's just some miscoms on what people wanted to do there.
Gotta win pistol? I'd say, yeah. I mean, yeah. Gotta
Honestly,
win pistol.
stupid
Probably more
take
than
here. But I think getting
You
detained
didn't need
is
to.
probably the
You
best
didn't
thing to
need
do.
to preface it with that.
You fucker. You fuck.
It's assumed.
If he got detained, like, these guys would waste time trying to find him on site. And wouldn't tap in time. Even more delay. Thoughts? He is detained like in A main?
I think I'm gonna revoke your card to speak.
I'm just saying.
Do I play D&D? No, but I kind of wish I would. But I also live in a tiny village. So, probably not many people... Classic Tory maneuver? Maneuver has an O in it. Let's get that. Start off with that. Plant chat D&D would go hard. Honestly, it probably would. It probably would. Okay, Chris. Grammar. Plant chat Minecraft server? I mean, there was a Minecraft server though. I mean, I wasn't in it. Maneuver has an O? Is this a fucking American thing again? Doesn't maneuver have an O? Am I stupid? Maneuver does have an O. Is this an American spelling? Do you not spell a maneuver with an O?
Quietly, the tank gets himself
God, you
up
guys
to
are fucking
14.
dumb.
Very respectable scoreline here.
Yeah.
Considering the
It's
half overall.
man, O,
See how we've already
Uva,
mentioned the nature
maneuver.
of how that half played out. Certain members of Movie Star were struggling to say the least.
And you are going to need to see Flyer now with a bit of an
Oh,
upswing
he was fantastic last week again.
Certainly
Almost
was.
setting the reset.
How do you
for the
spell
himself.
maneuver?
Yeah. Yeah,
In NA?
And again,
Hold
look at
on,
where
this
Alpha's
might be
on.
the fucking funniest thing of all
Down
time.
towards that
How the
B
fuck do you spell it?
line. That's big info, and on the site they burst, but both still well positioned.
You even swapped the
brother,
RE
it's a
round.
shooter
God,
today.
you guys are
Tonight,
fucking
both
Brother
still
is a shooter today.
rolling the dice and being
Bro, you
rewarded.
guys-
Well to get to. He's done his job.
You guys are
Santa will
fucking
be secure
dumb.
for a good couple of seconds here. Get that plant down.
She's down to 12 HP. Could be an issue here. Batty G almost actually caught with a spam, I believe. At least damage conceded.
Why the fuck would there be an O? Because that's the way you fucking spell it.
Shocked our huge damage onto Monster as well. It's a good chip damage ahead of this contact coming through in the post plant.
Oh,
But why?
nice.
Because it's
I like
French!
that.
It's motherfucking, that's a fucking French word, motherfucker!
Still disconnected as Alpha's not
Do you
really
say
going
fucking
to just-
calf?
Nah, individual.
Oh my
Is
God,
that what you say?
One, they approach the site, and one by one they get.
Is this a
taken
calf
away
to you?
from- He's good. Monster's low, Baddie G's low, but these positions, you're not going to be able to get him out of it.
Damn.
Boy, exactly what they needed here. Pistol in the second, very composed approach, and that's off the back of Boaster finding those two on the site.
Real fault to identify here. Maybe the spacing back into.
Brits claims to hate the French. Also, Brits spells everything like the Frenchies.
The chip damage we were talking
We don't
about.
spell everything like the Frenchies. But you know why? You know why we spell certain words like French? Because we have history! There's actual history in this country! Holy shit!
And no trade coming through on the back of that. Makes it very difficult for Alpha then to make something happen from heaven. Stack up on short here. Fnatic.
Looks like Boaster's going to roam at least towards top mid, maybe just jump spotting that one, but he's still 3. If you know that Chamber's against you, you should be on red alert about that little push out through short, but actually Fnatic...
This is Valorant.
Want to drink a pro? Thanks for the 21 month.
Blown 13 colony lead BTW.
Bro, again, think about this. America was like what? The 5th most important colony? The fucking... You guys are so fucking dumb. At the time, America was like what? America was where a bunch of fucking peasants went who weren't good enough for the UK. It was for the people who literally had nothing in their life. It was for the people who were just the fucking failures of the UK.
Still alive.
That's all you are!
4 bullets, 3 targets. Don't jump peek that again.
Don't.
I'll tell you for free. Nice flash.
And you know what? You know what? All of you laughing at it right now,
But at this point,
you're facing the consequences of the people who went there were a bunch of fucking religious nutcases, and now a lot of you are paying the price for that.
I mean, the Guardian 3 rifles still maintained here. Movie star Koi. Alpha's just going to give it up to the spike. We'll find their 6th.
Closing the gap.
Yep. Further success found here. Monster picked off on the lurk. Missed fragment landing here just above the doorway. Sure they would have noticed, so certainly want to see
Guess
that
who
cleaned up.
lost to the religious nutcases and peasants though?
We lost to the French.
Bonus round. We've got 2 sheriffs.
Not you.
Guardian with Baddie G, otherwise it is the rifles. Light shields with it.
I no longer think you are a Tory. I now think you're a
reasonably
Whig.
spread out affair. Knife, that's going to be Alpha found. Now, can't obviously tell how deep he is on this angle. The dark as well, so that's 2 players noted
Look,
here.
all I'll ask is, when was the last time you burnt down our main parliament
We
building?
knew he could have been around.
I don't recall it ever happening.
This, I think, was a bit of a mistake here from Koi. The Fnatic will every day of the week punish you on. The spike is down, deep within control now. And these 2 players
Dude, why are they like
very far away.
aggro fighting B main if they're also slow playing A? Like
something now.
Sorry, we were. I was too busy arguing with Americans.
Again, it being the bonus
Oh,
damage
okay.
certainly is the second objective.
This game has taken a
Well,
backseat for me to talking about
That as well.
history.
Chronicle's got to be careful.
oh, American history.
Well, they apparently you as well. Apparently you Canadian fucks as well. Don't spell maneuver with an O.
Maneuver with an O.
Goes to the bounces and in
Where the
zone
fuck would you put the
so
O in
Fnatic,
maneuver?
What I liked so much about this is a lot of people in my chat were saying that as well. Say the word.
Again, like, Fly was
Yeah, maneuver.
swing it, but Fly's not
Like-
No, right. Hold on. I'm just gonna stop you right there. See that ooh sound that you're making in the middle of that word?
So locked in for that first corner.
Yeah.
What do you mean by the fuck's the O? It's the part where you're going ooh.
Priority
No,
target in terms of
ooh
locking
is
Alpha
2
in a forward
O's.
position.
Say
Get it before
boon.
he can TP
That's
away,
like
but
2 O's. We're not saying maneuver like a 3rd grade
Yeah.
child.
Ooh is 2 O's. You're right.
disrespecting
One of the
Yeah.
O's is the EU, and one is an O.
EU can take this race of 2-0s.
No, 1-0.
1-0 EU.
Also, you spell it
Just
ER
saying hate
like
for
fucking
people and
idiots.
move on, it's okay.
Honestly, as someone who did a theatre degree and sometimes had to read things that say theatre with ER, like honestly, that fucking killed my soul.
Brother, listen, bro. No, the whole world isn't RE'd, okay? I'm sorry your British Empire spread its seed across the world in the 1800s and now everyone's taking their land back. It's just, the RE days are over. ER it. It's totally fine. It's just society evolving past its British roots.
Decent info.
America is not old enough to have history. They have anecdotes.
Flavor.
I think it's
and color.
that you can still justify.
Still don't love it.
By the way, in French it's spelled the same. Yeah, good.
You're
Good.
right.
Who wants to
It's
spell
spelled
something
not
like the
good.
French?
Again, they're not getting cleared on these corners, these individual scale-ups. Just
You think I love the French? I'm an Englishman.
I mean, kind of disrupted this hole towards tree.
Spell Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Where's the re in that?
I can see a fucking O in it.
Certainly doesn't feel comfortable.
You said it was French. Of course it's French. Yeah, of course it's French, but we also want to. We don't want to be like the French.
I mean, he looks like he's going to get rewarded. He does. The patience pays off, but they might now speed up towards the site, right? Fly does well, though, to get proactive. I like this post plant. They've made a couple of big steps on this.
It's not planning for them.
Who's going to challenge?
Hold on, Fly's the goat. He turned back into the goat. Hold on.
He back. Dude, if they just play defense like this, and yeah, someone, I think it was someone saying this. No proactivity on defense. Pure scared reactions,
Also,
and now they're just
Caitlin
like
was
actually
very
having ideas.
confusing to Americans, hence sidewalk.
For some teams, if they just called defense attack, like they would play so much better. If we just said attack in the fucking game, like you can move up, guys.
He's back. He's back. He's back.
He only had 2 kills before that round.
I mean, if you're back in round 17, just 2 rounds separating them from Fnatic, certainly a time to come alive. Because that in zone flawless
so
previously
now.
Fnatic still on a purchase. Alpha 3 away from the tour de force, another potential tool to offset that.
I also just love the way that they seem so aware of what's going on. I'll come back to that point if we
How do you
see it
say
again,
the word
but
lieutenant?
They played their win
How do you
con
spell
so
lieutenant?
nicely in that. I really want to give credit to Koi.
L-I-E.
To a start to basically try and clear mid, maybe.
Why?
Try to
Where's the
isolate
O,
or
bro?
find Alpha.
Don't you hear the O in lieutenant?
Bad game plan, really.
I don't know. I didn't fucking make.
Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't
Well,
make
I mean,
the
to be
rules.
fair, we don't say it like that.
Kayak here.
How do you guys say it?
We say lieutenant.
Lieutenant?
You know, like what it's meant to be. Again.
Is there a rights tenant I don't know about as well?
No, nobody's holding
That's just what the word means. That's literally what the word means.
Most British Divergence slang is rooted in aristocrats wanting to distinguish themselves from the
I've been Cassiopeia
peasantry.
altered,
Stop
bro.
being a
I've
Tory.
actually been stun locked.
It's going to be kayak back to site, and no one else. I think he's suppressed.
So you just say it wrong.
To be fair, that is a strange exception, isn't it?
Feels
Where,
like
I mean, we
I've
literally just said
he's done this
it's like we've translated it back to English without
Smoke
spelling it.
Oh, the good flash though.
It's quite strange.
Let's get up though. Flash is the tank still.
Isn't the same issue with Colonel then?
Yeah, they were going to chase that to the end of the world if they had to, but it is
Collar,
a
no?
4v3, but Crash is down low, but still.
Yeah, Colonel.
Going to catch the tank, and with 13 second, Kayak just staying alive
said
at the back
no,
of the
we
site
say
works
for
out. Brilliant.
Colonel, I
Still
guess.
the
I don't
TP
know.
for safety.
People now do say
Security as
lieutenant,
well. He
but I
finds
think
to invest it.
traditionally people said lieutenant.
A little off, but still catches it. Chronicle on the cleanup. The wide open angle there. Fnatic double digits now. Well navigated round here from Fnatic.
Where's this boaster kills? Here we go. Yeah, brilliant.
Nice shot.
It's definitely
That's
meter
the crucial
RE.
kill, though. Crashies
God, I
standing
mean,
his
even
ground
spelling meter ER, just like
Attack
fucking.
down to maybe
I wouldn't.
20
Genuinely,
HP,
if that was on connections and it said meter ER, I wouldn't even know what that meant. Meter? I hardly know it.
Rip and tear.
Big investment on the side of Movistar Koi being the null command. Fortunately not to find value there. Down on a shaky purchase. Pistols and a Spectre here for fly up. So that adjustment does continue for Fnatic as well as Kayak. Once more towards B main. Alpha positioned over towards A.
Also, the variety we're seeing in this util is nice, right? The paranoia going in, but now isolates because the wall goes up behind, coupled in with the slow, but...
no.
Oh, damn, Crashy's...
That's
Crashy's
tough with the
being
wall
like
up.
a quiet,
Literally can't
impactful
move.
Player here. Really coming into his own.
Wall
Again,
creating a little pocket there for that to do is makes it so
very
difficult.
nasty. And they're being really slowed down on this approach through short. And you can see the purchase wasn't good anyway. Already going to be struggling in that regard.
What you guys aren't appreciating about the REs is it lets you know the etymology of the word. You know what I mean?
Into the scoreboard.
Like you get to already, like, inherently inbuilt into the system is a clue as to where the word has come from.
Tricky position. Heroics from anybody on the side.
You choosing to be British offends me.
Who wants that? Me.
Tackle his best attempt at a two-step here, but
A. One enemy remaining.
It's a shame.
Bro, they have line up to my TP, bro.
well, I want to see that actually.
Yeah, now I want to see.
Yeah, now I want to see what lineup.
Observers. You included it in the replay.
There's your homework at the time.
Yeah, there you go.
The etymology honestly is so important. It's vital to keep track of what the British steal.
Vitality actually looking good or feet bad? Bit of both. There's no O in neutral. Explain how that's different than maneuver. Because here's the great thing about English. Again, it's like what I said about etymology. I'm going to guess that neutral comes from a completely fucking different language. This is what you guys have to understand.
Off we go.
English is like 30% French.
Flash TP, A main taken.
Like 40% German.
Steps.
Alpha and Kayak
down
out
mid. The Owl drone.
Maybe like another.
I don't think it's going to have seen Kayak. No, it doesn't. And Kayak
Maybe like another 10% Greek.
Wild but perfect.
For certain
Two
things.
headies, and that mid presence is just
And then, like,
denied. It's fallen
the rest
down to
Latin.
of Filu, down to Flyer, down to Batty G. But look at the bodies here. There's so
20%?
many to try and break through.
Something like that. That's just how it works.
TP out here. Door's not closed, so still a chance for Fnatic to do some damage. Chronicles Ultimate's going to be huge here. Yeah,
Oh,
it's going to
man.
be very, very
Koi,
tough to fight
I mean,
back
yeah,
from
this is a text
They
side of
got
sense.
classics.
That I was
Like, they're dangerous
expecting.
in these rounds. There we go, gun back out now. Oh, Filu! I thought there was something to that there, and the way he was so close. But Fnatic pushing up to 12, feeling like this round really won and lost a little on Kayak's shoulders there in middle.
If I had to
Aldro
guess
mid-delta
what etymology
finds
would
that
wallow
too.
have.
Instant, huge advantage.
As in wallowing
Yeah,
in
the
a
double
pit of
swing out
despair.
mid here to deal with the drone. This is looking for the
Jump.
lineup.
Bullying the observers to do this, thank you guys.
German would be my
That's
guess,
actually kinda
but I don't
nice.
know.
Well, you know, and this obviously here
Yeah, I
from
see it, yeah,
Kayak.
'cause it's Alpha to deal with the drone and really set that in motion. Yeah,
Obviously, some word, I guess newer words like
numbers
internet
advantage
and
here,
stuff are
Chronicle,
English.
massive
Personally, I
value
like the
because they
prevalence
will
of
have to
OK.
commit towards
How OK
grouping
has,
to take
like,
side.
I'm watching Squid Game and they'll
L
say
plus you blew
OK.
13
I'm
colony
watching
league plus
Dog
London
and they'll
is only
say
relevant
OK.
city plus half of your clubs are owned by
Big start,
Americans
but
plus the
again,
island
look
is
who's
one
ahead.
big swamp
Check
plus
Tom, they still
Welsh
need to
make
clear
more
him. They're
sense.
sticking around,
This
they're
is
confident.
Valorant.
Why not? Investing just about
Heritage.
everything towards this B site. Crashes down
I
being
don't like
locked
the
in
use
with
of that ult.
Bolster.
I'll be real.
Yinzu starting
Well,
to
they
panic.
just copied that one off the trailer, I think, for
It's a
Wayland.
lot of damage here, but Filu tries to fight for.
Wait,
Fnatic
actually.
is so
I
prepared though.
think that was just
Any
the
ounce of
trailer ult
aggression
that they
dealt
thought, oh
with.
shit, that's how you gotta use
As
it.
Koi being held at the door.
I swear, like, KO should get you through, like, the medium difficulty parts, but the hardest part is hitting the site. Wouldn't you want to have ult for that? Like,
Find another though. Now just down to the tank and Batty
Nicasio,
G.
thanks for the
Ultimate
12
Kayak
months.
To reveal their positions.
well,
Plus, London is the only relevant city,
Dodge
plus
here.
half of your clubs are owned by
Crash is still
Americans,
doing
plus the island is one big
serious
swamp, plus
Wait,
Welsh
there's
makes more
six
sense.
guys.
Welsh definitely doesn't make more sense. I mean, there's no, even the Welsh
Okay.
people wouldn't agree with that. Half your clubs are owned by Americans. Yeah, that shows the problem with you. That shows the problem with your society. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say billionaires shouldn't exist. But here's you saying that, like, oh, I love our billionaires. Well, I get it. You're fucking pro-billionaires. Jesus, I get it. You don't need to out yourself like that.
What the fuck?
If England is so great, why have you never beaten us at the World Cup in your own sport?
If England is so great, no Englishman would say it's that great. Anyone who wasn't racist, at least. Why have you never beaten us at the World Cup in your own sport? I don't know, because you're probably never fucking there half the time. Because you compete against a fucking bunch of islands that have got maybe, what, less than 1/100th of your population, and you can't fucking beat them. That's the problem. Fucking Panama or some fucking random Trinidad and Tobago or shit will make it instead of you.
Billionaires shouldn't exist, but the landed gentry should. TMV, Whig voter. Bunch of island, says the guy that lives on a small island.
Yeah, but theirs are much smaller. Well, I guess Cuba isn't that small. And neither is Hispaniola, but the rest of them are pretty small. Bro, cricket? Look, all I know is, where's India? We've taken them back down to the fucking... We've got the Indians, we've bent them over a barrel and we're slapping their ass in cricket. Where are the Indians in the chat? Look, sad. Just simple sad face. Indians own cricket. It's 2-1 to England, and it's about to be 3-1. How many years did it take for you to win the World Cup? Well, 36, but some of them were cancelled because of World War II. So, England won the... third, then what was it, 1950 is when it started back up, I think. 50, 54, 58, 62. England won the 8th World Cup. I know it's 1966. Trust me, I'm well aware that it's 1966. Well, it's Joe Root carrying the team on his back? Yeah, but guess what? He's fucking English, isn't he? And he's now the second. And when he takes over Tendunker as well. Oh, you won't love that. Oh, the Indians will be crying about that when he's number 1 as well. He's number 2 now. Coming for him. Right, I need to go. Right, but I do need to leave in like 15 minutes. I mean, I'm happy to stick around and... I'm happy to stick around and argue. More than happy. The World Cup win in 2019 was a scam. Honestly, kind of, yeah. Kind of. New Zealand did probably deserve to win. We did kind of scam them, but unlucky.
That we'll get Captain Cow on that. But they have to, right?
Does Sova...
What about England versus South Africa in rugby? Don't. One, don't give a shit about rugby, so you can't hurt me there. Don't give a shit. 2, haven't the British and Irish Lions just beaten Australia, I think? Did they? I honestly don't know. Did they? I think they did. So are there any Aussies here as well? Let's fucking beat down them as well. Was Vitality just insane today, or was FUT completely dog shit? Bit of both, if I'm being honest. Is rugby very different from American football? It is quite different, to be fair. It is quite different. I mean, they... No, yeah, they're pretty different at this point. I was about to say there was some similarities. There were some similarities when American football started. It was born out of rugby, but... Anything bad about Canada? My main complaint with Canada is that, you know, they're kind of like the in-between of, you know, the UK and the US. And they've chose the wrong side. Well, yeah, apart from Quebec. They're obviously French. But they just picked the wrong side. Do people in Canada like the king now? Because he visited and, like, told Trump to fuck off or whatever?
Fnatic can beat VIT.
They are. So for people to have context,
I don't think anyone likes the royalty except England. Oh, you've badly messed up on your assumptions of English people, I think.
On is 39 seconds. And today, Fnatic was punting at an average of 25 seconds left. Some rounds were obviously quicker and some were much slower. But they're still relying on this. They're using all the time that is up in the round. And at least from my perspective,
yeah. Oh yeah, of course there's some support. There are some people. The Gammons love royalty. Of course they fucking do. But I think Americans genuinely love the royal family more than British people
they
do.
reinvented the wheel completely. Even
I would say that
with this composition. No, I just saw
my general estimate is probably about
usual quote
maybe they didn't
30% love royalty.
And their composition.
Yeah, but they didn't need
30%
to, is what I mean. They didn't
hate them.
I agree. They didn't need to.
And then there's like a 40% that
like Koi, they're gonna do
don't
that
give a
footage
shit.
Review and try and anti-strat, but ultimately they'll start shifting things when they need to.
I'd say that's the state
so no
of Britain.
concern about a potential slower plant speed. No concern
Generally,
about
this
sometimes
skews
that
older,
clock
I
going
would
down
say.
to 25 or 20 seconds. As long as they're planting.
As long as they're
But
the
not everyone.
common team that
Some people-
literally takes
some
advantage
old
of
people
that,
hate the
which in
royalty
the
too.
past and in Toronto it happened. Unless it happens in the region. And
Not a higher lean to hate. I'm not sure there is. I think, like, again, if you're a young person, you probably see more of this.
And I'm gonna be honest, I need.
But I think if I
because
include
we
all
picked
the
out a
old
bunch of
people,
gothic
it
choir
probably
music
is
to put over
close
him
to
getting
that.
headshots if he does win, and then he didn't, and I was really bummed.
And now he has to.
Because that man right there feeling like a Dark Souls.
Yeah, but
boss,
Magnum,
not
in
that
Belgium,
man.
it's
That man
like,
he's in love.
like I really
with
don't
Fnatic
get like
and
Belgian
lovely.
royalty. I think Belgian royalty is quite a strange concept because like Belgium as a country hasn't even existed, you know, for like a continuous period of time for that long. So it is quite strange. %82% of the 60 plus 5. See, but what do you mean by approve? As in they don't want to get rid of it? Because that's what I would put into don't care. Oh, there's a don't care box on that survey as well. Or maybe I've underestimated the Gammons. That's always been my flaw. Statistics are for boldies. Do I like Muse? I haven't listened to Muse in a little bit, but I do like their older songs. You know, Time Is Running Out is a banger. Starlight is a good one. There's quite a few songs, Muse songs I like. Plug-in baby. I did, unfortunately, watch Sideshow's Pacific Best Region YouTube video. I did. And I just thought, what a fuck. Oh, Knights of Sidonia is a banger, of course. Okay, Diddy Daddle, good joke. Good one. What history videos do I watch? The GOAT of history videos. What's he called? He does Roman history. Well, now he started doing other history as well. What's he fucking called? Historia Civilis? The one with the squares? You know what? I actually don't watch Oversimplified that much at all. Recently, I've started watching a lot of Stefan Milo about... I mean, that's not really history. It kind of is history. But about the fucking, like, genetics and human evolution and all that kind of shit.
Whether or not Fnatic now with a pivot back to composition.
That's what I've been watching quite a lot of.
Feel a little more comfortable. Like I said, I mean, within those recent results, there's 2 losses to Heretics, and that needs no explaining. Again, very proactive here early on. There's a trip to prevent further progress. Dealt with. That should be the
recommend. I mean, Historia Civilis, particularly if you're interested in Roman history, I think is. I don't know. I just like the squares. I'm personally just a big fan of the square, the squares that he uses.
Get that flank going, but
I think it's such a funny way of telling history.
Sitting around towards A long for quite some time. Slowly but surely drifting back around.
Camera taken out.
Then I think it depends exactly what you're looking for, because like I watch.
Yeah, not showing his hand just yet.
Hear it, and we have a 3-stack on C.
Again, with that info, the Quan was be passing through. You'd have thought he'd have the drop there. Yeah, there was damage done, but it is important to answer back eventually.
Don't worry. I need to go in like 8 minutes.
Look to reset fully onto Long Chronicle though. Wins out once more.
You want to count him down?
Smoke's going to go up. Going to make this difficult now.
When I leave?
Just sit on long and rely on that.
Yeah, should I count for 8 minutes?
Chronicle now, 22 HP.
You want to fully count 8 minutes?
Yeah, they're running out of time.
I could.
Mike, hold
If you
on,
want
they
me
are trying desperately.
Oh my god.
BFL point.
Such a shame.
Baz battles, yeah, I've watched.
Ult gets built.
Kings in general, somewhat, yeah.
There's always a gamble to completely reset away. With Baddy G still alive and still Smokes to be invested. Beautiful pinch here though, I mean.
I remember when the Roman general square was torn asunder by the Persians, and I was sad.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was.
So Chronicle not
See, sometimes though, when like that's the thing, you say you're sad, but the Romans, like, don't you think it's interesting that like you find yourself rooting for the Romans in those videos? It's like, wait, I have to remind myself, like, hold on a second, why am I rooting for the fucking massive empire instead of, you know, generally, I mean, Persia obviously not the best example, but you know, like when they're going to Gaul and just killing a bunch of fucking, you know, little tribes or whatever, it's like, holy shit.
See this patience now.
Like, why am I rooting for these guys? These guys are the bad guys. And you know what? I always feel like, you know when they're like, oh, the Romans worked with some of these tribes? I'm always like, why the fuck you backstabbing the other tribes for this fucking... Look at you just being a little fucking teacher's pet. Fuck you. Fuck you, tribes that sided with the Romans.
Making good progress here, obviously conscious of a stack.
Always supported
Considering
Obelix.
the aggression down mid.
True, they are French. Well, are they French?
See elsewhere though. Progress down. C long. Relying on this camera as well, so pick the right side, Alpha, remove the tank fairly quickly, Kayak.
Okay,
as well.
I like this. Again, you're talking about tempo and timing, about that 40-second mark scaling up. Give them, you know, a little bit of breathing room if they need it. And again, these rotations, they went for the double stack down in that C-long cubby. I don't even mind it. You are only on pistols, so no problems there. Don't want to lose more than, well, I guess Alpha now on the Marshall. We've seen what he's done before. I don't think he even knows he's got scope.
I was rooting for Hannibal. Yeah, it's always hard not to root for Hannibal.
So expect to see him play this a little later. There's 3 teammates.
But who are you rooting for in the Roman Civil War? Because that's the thing, like... You know what I mean? Like, Pompey?
Hello. Yeah, Alpha's certainly going to try and
like, are you really siding with the Tories?
Regardless. Come out.
It's tough, isn't it? Are you siding with the Tories or are you siding with Caesar?
Feels
Feels like all battle.
But second round, Fnatic. This is you know, it's ticking the box, right? This isn't where we get interested, really. This is okay. Fnatic get the pistol.
I mean the Roman
timing,
Civil
no one's
War. I mean
making
the
fumbles or
Roman
mistakes.
Civil
It
War.
all
The
looks
big one.
like it's moving in the right direction for them.
The main one. The main event.
Have your ultimate for Alpha. Certainly a comfortable position to be in. He can find himself the right target here and win out. Light shields here, except for Monster on the side of Movistar Koi. A stinger for Chronicle, so we'll protect the next purchase as well.
Take flight.
And again, for this, you don't want to be anywhere near Garage, do you? The second that
I support Fnatic TMV
I
laugh.
guess for Alpha on the back of that.
I mean, this is always an interesting question, isn't it? Would you rather live under a good dictator or a bad democracy?
Dart.
Crash is trying to set it in motion
Yep.
now.
I don't think there's an easy answer for that, to be honest.
But again, all this time as well, Alpha can just move up off that. And there's the dart. Wow, that is a long journey, but Batty's been seen. So it gets stolen away. And Alpha gets his 1v1. Ooh, that's a lovely shot from
When I say
Batty G,
bad
though.
democracy, I don't mean like the democracy is corrupt. I just mean that they're like incompetent. Right, like they're not like corrupt evil people. They're just
And this was the
incompetent.
bonus for Fnatic. So again, Quad.
And when I say good dictator, I mean a dictator that doesn't like completely like isn't you know completely corrupt and just in it for themselves and does try to improve the country.
But Natal on the case. Gotta say it though. Batty G outdoing Alpha.
Just shows how interesting EMEA Pro Valorant is TMV said.
Isn't it impossible to have a good dictator? It's pretty hard, I think. I don't think it's impossible. I think it's pretty hard. Isn't there a West African country that had a dictator that like was fairly well liked?
Wants to actually turn this back in their favour. Good flip from Movistar Koi here. Like I said, it was a Alpha, nothing to
I mean, this is the thing, because Alpha used to be, as I said, numerically nuts. In
Yeah,
that,
I mean,
before
Tito
people
as
really
well.
got to know the Fnatic approach, right?
In
But
Yugoslavia.
now, those numbers are shifting.
Fake teleport.
I think also in this scenario as well, the fact that Fnatic can't close down the kill on the back of it. Or I guess comfortably convert that. Even in the loss, you still can find value from the ultimate. Oh, that's it. Both start a little over.
There you go, Phil.
Very early on in the round, actually, Philo to pick up that kill. Fnatic gonna.
It is impossible to have a good dictator. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Does he get any help here? No, not really. I mean, Fly was
Well,
kind of
like you
trying
say
over
that,
Flash
but
long.
then like I would argue
really
back,
bail him out.
right? And it depends what you think of like what China is essentially. But let's take Chinese politics,
He had
right?
the spike there, so he could have maybe been caught,
If
but
you
he's
take
been able to filter
China
out of Suez,
from like the
Suez quickly
1980s
enough.
to now,
Suez.
right, and look at the progress that they've
Monster,
made
Still
in
playing.
terms of like, you know, quality of life.
Stand his ground, but
Look, but the raid boss is over here. It's Batty G. You don't care about no ult. Don't care about no
30
dart.
seconds left.
China's not a dictatorship. I mean,
this guy, he's so good. I wanted to grab that's the spike. Again.
it teeters on the edge, I would say.
Double back around.
Let's go, Betty.
Holy shit, Batty
This
G.
guy is the raid
Brother.
boss. Seaside's
Last
closed,
2 rounds.
baby. Look elsewhere.
Maximum impact.
the follow-up must have been fantastic. Batty G disrespecting Crashies here. I mean, the awareness is here that Batty G's inside this smoke. There's the transfer. Beautiful stuff. Like I said, Crashies diligent in approach, but still, Batty G comes out on top.
Hold our ground.
Force Fnatic back down to, well, pistols and a stinger for Boaster. Tie things up 2 apiece early on in the
FDR is a better example.
The original Fnatic Slayer.
Yeah, but that's
there
a
are 5
unique
Batty Gs.
example, I think.
Does have other teammates. So, as it stands, a little bit of a
Generally
base change
in
here.
war. What about China, like ain't got concentration camps? I'm not praising them. I'm not saying what they're doing right now is good.
Now in a bit of a predicament, right? Tucked into the corner, does have a way out if he needs it.
I'm not saying I agree.
But look who's crept through. Look who's creeping in the back line.
I'm saying that
clears the space and
on
reads it
average,
well.
across 1 billion people, the average quality of life improved quite a lot,
Post up
which I think is
for the plant
kind
now.
of a indisputable fact.
Back in, though. Attack down on half HP.
Yeah, damage done on both sides here. Post obviously down at 32. trying to find something. It does have the Hunter's Fury, but
Revealing area.
certainly want to throw it out on a whim here.
Kayak, just, I've got to say, key work.
Why is that such a controversial take?
Even though the HP is a bit
You
lower.
don't think that you don't think people, you don't think the average life in China from the 1970s got better
Monster swings in, gets traded.
to now?
Gotta get a move on fire. He's got time.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Fnatic punished.
Anyway, I need to go.
I think Boaster just tries to get both kills.
Yeah, like
In that situation, you can't back off.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
you can't run away
Okay,
from that.
well, I need to go.
You gotta run. All right, enjoy.
I will try. You enjoy this game. Do you have hope for Koi?
I actually do, man. On this map, like I know they picked Fnatic's map. I'm not gonna hold you back too long, but I do. LDR, I do.
That's all I wanted to hear. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'll raid Shio. Why is there a 10-second countdown? Always annoys me. And I will be back for Americas.